Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the host of the Happy Hour, Chris Lane Sr.
Feels like a dark cloud is choking me, making it hard for me to breathe. And there's a hole in my soul, won't keep close. I'm vulnerable, I can't take no more. Someone give me a lifeline to get me through the night. I'm trying to not die, survive. Don't know how I got here. Before it was easier. Able to see it turns out bittersweet.
Hello, everybody. That was the amazing Princess LDG. And that song popped into my head today. I think because I heard Coldy do it on G-May replay the other night. And I thought, I need some Princess in my life. So I thought I would play that one and start us off with that show. Start the show off with that song. Easy for me to say, huh? But I like her music. We may play more later. I don't know. Tough call. How does my hair look? You know I don't care, right? Okay. Just so we're clear on that. How is everybody doing tonight? I am doing good. More better than I was doing Tuesday, and we'll get into that at some point. But I'm here. I feel terrific. I'm happy to be here with you folks, and we'll spend some time on a Thursday night together. I'm sure I will have a few guests joining me at some point later this evening. At least one has already said having some tech issues, and I'll be there when I can. And honestly, I had tech issues, no audio. Like as I'm sitting down and doing this, setting up to go live here, nothing. Not a meter wasn't moving at all. And so I restarted all the programs and effed around and got it working. And I'm not sure why it wasn't working, but usually the old turn it on, turn it off thing seemed to have solved the problem. But I got it working with about 90 seconds to spare. So kind of how this week is gone. Now my eyes are actually good, Rhett. And I mean, I'm always a little tired, but I honestly feel fairly terrific. Last week I was dragging some ass. This week, it's more better. I felt like I have better energy and whatever. But don't you love that when somebody says, you say, I feel great, and they look, oh, you look terrible. You look awful. Are you okay? Well, I was. Now I'm rethinking it. But now I really do feel good. My eyes have been relatively normal. The one eyelid is still a little droopy, but looking back at old pictures, the one eye was always a little droopy. Now, of course, the MG made it much, much worse, and it was basically closed there for almost a year. But anyway, let's say hi to a couple people. I know. Let's see. Gary Hubbs is out, and I saw pictures. He's out skating with the family because it's the Canadian family thing to do, eh? Dom Torgross is not here. That's me sending the message, but it goes to his channel. And there's me saying, just got it working. Michelle Morrison is here. Hello, how are you? And Rhett, the Mix Club. And a special shout out to Pookie, who, by way of pole vault, saved my ass. As you guys know, every week I set up the show, it's a fucking adventure, right? Because it switches every time I do it. So I have to literally go in from the ground up and set everything up. And Jade was telling me about templates and everything. I can't get them to save. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Anyway, so this show, when I set it up, was scheduled to go on at 7:10 a.m. yesterday. And Pookie noticed and contacted Pole Vault, who said, is Lane on drugs? And Pole Vault contacted me and said, Lane, are you on drugs? And I said, yes, but prescription, not wacko drugs. And he said, check your show times. I don't think that's right. And they weren't. So I fixed them. But Gary Hubbs will be so proud of me. I, at the same time, killed the leaderboard. So that's 2 weeks in a row I remembered to do it. And I also activated the live chat replay. So any of you folks who like to enjoy the show after the fact, and I know there are a number of you out there because you leave me comments and I appreciate it, you should be able to follow along with the chat if that worked right. So these things are all good. So yay, Pookie. Thank you very much. And let's see. Henret says balls. He didn't spell it right, but we love Red. And I think that's who I've seen in the chat right at the moment. If I've missed you, okay, I suck and I apologize, but we'll catch people as we go. And I know I have my usual lurkers out there, and I love my lurkers. So thanks for being here. And you see the guitar back there? No, I'm pointing the wrong way. I just threw it on the pile so it looks like it's floating. But played for the kitties today at the Denver Animal Shelter and really had a wonderful time. And I'll tell you why. Don't scratch my ball, okay? I wasn't planning on it, and usually I try and grab a handful. So anyway, I had a great time because I got in a room and there was quite a few kitties in there. They haven't had a lot of cats of lately, which is good. But I got in the room, and this was the, cats that are either lost and waiting for their owners to be found, or they're taken for some reason. And there was one cat in there, a very friendly, pretty cat, and on his take-in sheet it said police hold. So of course I talked to the cats and I said, bro, who did you shank? And the cat wouldn't give it up. He said, I'm innocent. He invoked his Fifth Amendment rights and called his kitty lawyer. But the cats were great there, and I had a good time. And I played for because my wife was working late, so I played for an hour and a half, and that's why I'm saying I feel terrific. Sang for an hour and a half. Voice was good. Hands were good. All good. And I got to see the sweetest thing. As I was towards the end there, I'm playing, and a young couple comes in with one of the people that works there, and they're looking at a cat, and they got the kennel open and let the cat out, and he was a pretty gray cat. Gary and Glider, I think it was Gary Glider was the cat's name. And Gary got down and started purring and rubbing up against this couple and showing his belly and playing a little fetch and just being very adoptable. And so, I gave the kitty the winks and said, good job, bro, keep it up. And, I snuck out the back there. So, because I guess the cat liked to dart out the door. But I'm pretty sure old Gary was getting adopted by this couple, which is fantastic. So, and it's always good when I go in and I don't see the same cats. Now, this week I looked in one room, and this is a cat room that, they either have some medical conditions or whatever, and 3 of the cats were still there from when I was there last Thursday, and that's always a little discouraging. But I think the room that I was in, these cats were all very lively, very friendly. They enjoyed the kitty concert, and I have a very strong feeling if I volunteer next week, I won't see any of those cats again. I think they'll all find good homes. So that's very good. That's my kitty playing music story for today. And hey, everybody say hi to James Myers somewhere. There he is. Hi, James. Jammin' James. And Allie, what's going on? Yeah, well, again, that's why I started volunteering at the first place. I have a heart for the animals and the kitties especially, and I've adopted all the kitties I can adopt. So anything I can do to help other kitties get adopted, I'm all about it. Hey, Lori's Mishmash, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the program. So yeah, now we're getting some people. Okay, there we go. Old. It should be old Bull 420 shit is what it should be, but I see somebody else. Well, no, that's Rhett with his new logo. So anyway, that's what I did today. I did 2 because I was bad in December, and I didn't mean to be, but there was just so much going on. I only volunteered once in December, and you're supposed to volunteer minimum twice a month. And I've not had any problem doing that, but again, I got a little behind, and it was with all the dental crap this month was getting a little dicey that I was going to get 2 in this month, but I managed to fulfill my commitment today, and I feel good about it. And so we'll start off February with a clean slate, and we'll be ready to go for that. And yes, Lori points out, again, I'm trying to get better at these things. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. It tells YouTube that this guy's not a total bozo and he's somewhat entertaining, and you should check him out. So hitting that like helps YouTube help me help you. So that's good. And sharing, of course, is wonderful too, and much appreciated. So thank you. What else? I got several things to talk about tonight. Gonna play some music. Maybe even a few more musics than I usually do. And gonna talk about the old imposter syndrome. No, I haven't talked about it a whole lot on this, but this came up in that I've been promoted to editor of a new magazine, and I'm taking over. I've got the first issue in, and I'm starting to work on the next one. And my wife is a controller for a very large, it's a company that has gone from 1 million to 7 million to 20 million to this next year. It's probably going to be 40 million. So their growth has been astronomical. And, she has a minion now, but she's the only one. And we were riding home the other night, and she made the comment, here we are in our early 60s, and, we're hitting the peaks of our careers and everything. It's a shame that, this didn't happen 20 years ago when we were, younger, in our 40s. I thought about that. And the next day I said, you know what? I think this was God's plan to do it this way, because 20 years ago, would you have had the patience, the experience, the knowledge, all the things that you're possessing right now that makes you so good at what you do? Because she had a similar position with another fairly large corporation that, again, she had grown with them. But she reflected on it honestly, and she said, you know what? No, you're right. Now is the right time. And of course, she turned it back on me and said, do you feel the same way? Well, and I said, absolutely. The reality is I started one of my magazines 20 years ago, and it was just me. And the magazine's still in business, still one of our best sellers. And, again, I started it 20 years ago. However, I needed that 20 years of experience and working on this magazine and doing all those other things to put me in the position that I am now to run one of the flagship publications of our company, in addition to editing, the 3 publications that I brought with me when I joined the company. And still edit the books that I do. So, I think it was all according to plan, and, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise and the health stays good, I'll be the editor of this magazine for the next 20 years. And then it'll be some other young kid's turn. But yeah, that's my little take on that. But I'll circle back around to the imposter syndrome. Again, my wife hears all the time from the people she works with, the bankers and all these people, are like, you're the best person we've ever worked with. You're so on top of it, on and on and on. And she always says, the imposter syndrome. She said, if they only knew that I only have 3 years of college and, I don't have a master's degree in accounting. And of course, my retort is, why does it matter? You have all the experience of someone who has a master's, and in fact, a hell of a lot more practical, real-world experience than most of those people. So what? But my point is, we all deal with the imposter syndrome. I'm making music, I'm doing my thing, but I could throw a baseball around the community, and pretty much everybody I hit is a better musician than me, better songwriter, better whatever. But that's okay. I'm doing what I do, which brings me to, I was super, super flattered to get an invite from this guy. And I'm going to put it up right now. And there we go. Let's make sure you can see it. Yeah. I'm going to be playing with Brad Example on, let's make that more bigger because it's hard to read. I'll be playing with Brad this Saturday on his after party show. And Brad developed a very nice AI of me that looks like my Yamaha. And I don't know why we're both wearing surfer shorts on the river there, but that's okay. That looks a lot like me, and I was really honored that Brad said, "Yeah, come on up, bro. Come hang out with me." So, um, I'll put the link in the chat, maybe. Nope. There we go. And I'm doing my thing slowly and terribly. So there's the link to the after party with Brad this Saturday at the usual time, which I got to clarify what time it is, but I think it's about 6 my time, I think. So I'm looking forward to being on that. It's Brad's a great guy and a super. I think most people know, but I mean, this guy is like Canadian punk rock royalty, and he's won a Juno. He's the real deal and a great songwriter. So to hang out with him, that's going to be pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. So, hey, you Caldwell, I know this guy. How are you, man? Good to see you. And I just saw. Well then, thank you very much, Jade Star. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, I was really, I was having one of those kind of weeks where things weren't going particularly well, and that was a huge lift to get an invite like that. So it was very cool. So thank you, Jade. You're kind of awesome. Yeah, yeah. You don't. I think I told the story. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, that I had an old girlfriend my freshman year in college that she talked me into getting a perm, and it went horribly. I mean, I literally looked like a blonde Q-tip. It was horrible. And now my hair kind of looked like that AI eventually, like 8 months later, when it kind of had grown out and relaxed a little bit. But yeah, that was a terrible, terrible idea, and I never did that again. And eventually, that girlfriend moved on because I don't know. I didn't want to get perms. I don't know what the deal was, but actually, I'll tell the truth. I had already graduated, and she started having an affair with one of my friends. So, but you know what? That's cool because last I knew, they were still married. So, they made it at least 25 years. So good for them. And hey, now that's just mean, Rhett. That's just there's no call to insult me like that. I mean, look at this trimmed beard, and poor Butters looks like a homeless guy. Hell, maybe he is a homeless guy. I don't know. I don't want to disparage him, but anyway, hey, Dogpaw, what's going on? How are you, man? Thank you for joining the program, as they say. All right, let's see. Did I miss anyone here? Oh, what is going on today, Jade? Everybody is battling tech issues. I don't know if you heard. Yeah, I started off the show, didn't have any audio. Somewhere, I'm sure I have a picture. I haven't seen one in a long time, but it was so bad I did keep one picture, and I don't know. I'd have to go through the albums and maybe I could find it. But I will promise, if I do find the picture, I have no shame. I will share it on this program, and we can all have a laugh, right? Because oh my goodness, it is redunculous. Yeah, well, I hope you can get things working there, Jade. I don't know what's going on with the tech, but sometimes it's like it loses its mind. Hey, Josephine Cowley, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. Good to see you. Third grade. Yeah, I mean, man, my third grade picture. I remember this part of it though. It was like a yellow-ish velour shirt with a brown collar. That was my third grade picture. And, you look at that picture and every kid looks like a dork. I think our parents dressed us like that just because they were pissed off and, and angry at the kids. It's like, hey, let's send them to the school picture looking like this. So they'll have this picture for the rest of their lives. But, some of those elementary school pictures were truly horrible. I think the only school picture I think I ever took that I thought was relatively tolerable was my senior year in high school. And, you do the senior portraits and all that stuff and a pro photographer. And, my hair was on point in there. It was so thick, it was ridiculous. I mean, for a dude who's 63 years old, this is pretty impressive hair, but it's nothing compared to what it used to be. Back in the day, it was really thick and spectacular. And I had a vest on and dress slacks and, look sharp. That picture was all right. And then I have my freshman year, playing a gig with my old EBO bass and my Q-tip haircut. So, yeah, fantastic. Hey, Tremor Bear, what's going on? How you doing? Tremor and I's song got played on Thomas's last night, which was very nice. And people were very kind in their comments. And I have about learned how to play it acoustic, and I may just break that out on G May's show for Kurtfest. So that's one of the songs I've targeted to play for that show. So good to see old Tremor Bear and going through my catalog. We wanna do something else together, and I promised. I said I'll send you one of my things, and then you can have your way with it. So, but I'm still going through stuff with the update to Logic. I'm organizing all my GarageBand files and all that kind of stuff. And I am a very organized person, and mainly because a lot of it is like I'll do a song and then I can't find that song because I titled it at some point later in the process. When I originally had the idea, who knows what I named the project. And so I spent 4 days trying to track down 4 or 5 songs. And like the song that we all know as Feel the Sun in GarageBand is called Russ Project. Because, of course, it's going on the Russ 88, 89 Cancer for Life. But when I had the song idea and I'm capturing it, I got to name it something, and it was Russ Project. So, and I spent a day looking for it because I'm like, oh my God, where's Feel the Sun? This is like one of my latest recordings. Did I delete it? Or am I? No, it just was named something else. So, yeah, so Lori's having a tech bad day too. A lot of that crap is going around. All right, let's just... Is there sunspots or something going on? You gotta wonder, because everybody's electronics are being goofy, and when the sun throws off sunspots or things like that, or electromagnetic radiation, it can really fool with the electronics here on Earth. So just maybe some of that's going on. Strange. Yeah. Yeah, now that would be fun. We could all, send in our terrible pictures, because I have some. Lori has one of mine from back in the band days, which she loves to torment me with. And actually, I blame Coldacre, because he got it somehow and then shared it with Lori. And Lori she can't go 4 shows without, but in fairness, she's got old photos of Frank, and she's got incriminating, including herself. So, But yeah, she's got a bunch of old photos of people in the community, and they are a bit amusing. So yeah, well, you can't say we should do that and then you guys not participate. That's not going to work. Uh, yes, yeah, my exactly. I do not claim to have blonde hair anymore. I claim to have blonde gray hair because, especially in the sun, that's you can see there's a wee bit of gray. There you go. Yeah, good night, old bullshit. Get that bullshit out of here and into bed. All right. Yeah, we all have the photos, don't we? Those old ones. You think that's what it is? Just the swamp gas? Okay. Let's see how far behind I am. Okay, see, so I wasn't. See, I know things, and I wasn't paying attention to the news. I had my head down working, and then I played for the kiddies. But given the thread in the chat here about everybody having some electronic issues, that stands to reason. Ooh. The feather earrings. It's actually, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the 80s was a fun time, wasn't it? Yeah, I have like, what did they used to call them? Like a cuff earring that cuffed on the ear and then hung down. And it was like a piece, it looked like a tiger tooth. I'm sure it was plastic, but yeah. Oh, the old feather earrings. Yeah, I remember those. Well, okay. Yeah, yeah, we need cigarette earrings. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, so Dougie's experiencing it too. Well, my goodness. Well, let's check around on the other side of the world. Let's check in with Let Sneegy. G'day. Um, how are your electronics today? Are they behaving themselves or are you having issues? Because if Left's electronics are goofy, then we know that things are funky. Hey, Dwight, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Um, before you get too settled into the program, Dwight, check your oven. Do not burn your biscuits again. I mean, we all burn our biscuits sometimes, but don't do it again. Yeah, check that oven and then get a cold iced tea and hang out here. You got an Astro guy? I don't have an Astro guy. Do we need an Astro guy? I don't know. Maybe. All right. Scrolling, making sure I'm not too far behind. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm glad your electronics are all right. Well, see, that does kind of speak to maybe it was a flare and it kind of hit one side of the globe and not the other. But heat waves are not good. I haven't had biscuits in a while. Again, I'm trying to dial back on the bread and carbs and some of that stuff. So I love biscuits. I mean, who doesn't? Biscuits are friggin' delicious, but not need to trim down a little bit. Hoping hoping that gets a little easier once I get off the steroids starting next month. But is there a cream for that? Yeah, you know when it's hot, when you need the cream. Yeah, I mean, isn't it funny how you're never where you need to be? You know, you're either a little too skinny, and that's my wife went to the doctor yesterday, and of course, with lupus, got to keep an eye on the kidneys. So we were seeing her kidney doctors. Tests are great. She's doing fantastic. But she jumped on the scale, and we knew she's not eating as well as she needs to because, work stress. And she was really light. So, you know, I cook to keep weight off me, put weight on her. So that's an interesting balancing act. But yeah, she needs to put on a little weight, and I certainly need to lose a little weight. So, oh well, there you go. See, Lori squealed on you last. He said, "No, I'm bloody fine." Well, Lori says you're not. So there you go. Lori squealed on you. Yeah, you do not want moobs. Um, it was the old. Yeah, I did a little bit of that. Although, cleaning out the fridge in years past, I would eat the leftovers, and now I'm like, you know what? They're just going out. Nobody ate them. I'm not going to eat them. I don't eat them. So, anyway, all right. So, my week, as I hinted, was not great. You guys know I've been doing this dental work, and was at the last stage. 2 weeks ago, got an implant, and it's a two-step process to do the implant. Well, it was going so well that they said they did two steps at once. He says, looks great. It's in perfect position. Fantastic. So sent me home. And it hurt. Wasn't ridiculous pain, but it was not comfortable for until like last Thursday. Well, come to find out, having high tolerance for pain in your mouth is not a good thing. And I went in for my 2-week checkup. I went in Tuesday, and they looked, and my dentist said, and got the supervising dentist over, and she went, oh. And I went, okay, what's going on? And they said, did you chew glass? And I went, no, what are you the hell are you talking about? And they said, your gum is shredded. We see bones sticking. It's not in the right position. And I'm like, guys, I did nothing but eat protein shakes for 3 days. The first solid meal I had was on Saturday. It was mashed potatoes. I did everything the way you told me to do it perfectly. And they said, this happens sometimes. This implant has failed. So we got to take it out. We got to start over. And I was not in a good place on Tuesday. And, thought about it and called the dentist on Wednesday. And I said, you know what? The bone grafting went okay, but didn't go as well as it was supposed to. The gum grafting was a partial failure, and now this is a complete failure. We're not going to keep doing this and expect a different result. We're just done. I'm not a good candidate for an implant, apparently. So we're going to drop back. I go in Tuesday. They're going to take the implant out, redo the gum, let it heal, and we'll go from there. But anyway. But hey, I got a friend. You know her. You love her. You can't live without her. Everybody say hi to Jade.
Something will fall. All you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Jade.
Got a friend. Hi. What's happening?
Well, just and that's the end of the medical portion of the program. Just had to get that. I mean, you get older folks together, and my sphincter funkin' hurts, and like enough.
No, man, teeth stuff sucks. Get it all out. Teeth
well,
stuff.
and again, unfortunately, when it was all said and done, they said, after 3 days, if it still hurts, you got to get your ass back in here.
Yeah, you just got to get it fixed. It's one of those things, right?
Yeah,
when you get it sorted, everything else kind of
is good.
Goes down and gets better, right? The rest of your body gets better.
But they also said it may not have mattered. So they said, you're a tough guy. That's great. In this case, that was not your friend. So, oh well. And I always thought I was a pussy going to the dentist, but apparently the opposite is true. So,
Yeah, I had a root canal done once back here, and they got it all. They have to drain it, all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Right.
no, it's bad.
Anyway, they found a cyst up here in my cheek,
Mm.
so I had to go in for it was like once every week for about 3 months, and they just stick a tube up there, and I just have to sit there
Yeah.
and let it drain out till they drain the entire cyst out.
Oh yeah.
And oh man, it was the
That ain't
worst.
fun.
It
No.
sucked balls. Hi everyone in the chat as well.
Yeah, well, and this will be the last thing on this. The worst thing is I've got one bad tooth. That's it. My other teeth are great, but I had one and it had all my fillings are in perfect shape, but I developed a cavity underneath
Oh, that's
the
worst.
filling. Well, again, if I was a normal person, it would have hurt and I would have gone in and had it fixed. But I didn't feel anything. And by the time it started bothering me, I was getting a little sensitive to hot and cold. They took an x-ray and they went, "Oh no, that thing is fucked. We can't, there's no saving that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, you know,
I've smashed my front tooth twice, broken it off 2 times. Same tooth, man. Just I give up.
yeah, I've got a partial, I don't know what you call it, but a patch on one of mine. I was playing adult softball and I was playing catcher and I got a little too close and guy hit me with a bat and knocked part of my tooth off. So
it's the worst stuff. Anything else, I'm fine with. Give me needles. Give me
yeah.
put me under the knife. I'm all good. Anesthetic. Let's go. Teeth stuff.
Well, that's that's seen in Marathon Man. Is it safe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's safe. No, God, it's not safe. You know,
In answer to Laurie's question, I think I have solved my issue.
good deal.
There's this new Logic update. Has been some challenges, let me tell you. All right, because I only bought my first Mac in 2021. And it was when they released the Mac Mini M1, right? And I was stupid. I bought the base model. So I got 256 gig. Horrible decision, regretting it forever. Because, of course, Logic and all the instruments, they normally amount to about 90 gig.
Yeah.
That's a lot of space. And what I used to do, Chris, was you can put the instruments and all the loops on another hard drive.
Yes.
But the way you had to do it was you had to create like this, like you would on a desktop, a shortcut that points to so you replace the original file that it's looking for in Logic, but it's just a trick file. It's a shortcut, and it's actually sending it to the hard drive. It was a big fuck around to do that. It was a big fuck around. Anyway, with the new one, they've changed the file system. They've created a single file, and now you can just drag that file onto an external hard drive. But you got to make sure your external hard drive is formatted to APFS, the Apple format, and not exFAT.
Okay.
Or it won't work. And it's just finished doing it. And they lowered the footprint of all the
I read that. Yeah, that's a lot smaller now.
43 gig.
Oh, that's nothing. Hell, I'll just leave it on my regular drive because I got a terabyte.
Yeah, well, I can see it's just transferred, so everything's there now. And once you move it, you can download stuff when they do updates, so it's all good now. With the old way, you had to let's not even go there. But yeah, this all started yesterday. I finished my stream, going, yay, new Creative Studio. Walked out here, downloaded Final Cut, downloaded all the new stuff, and realized my external hard drive was dead. I was like, that's got all my instruments on it.
That sucks.
At least it's a spinning drive, so I can take it, get it fixed. But
yeah.
So today I had to order a new hard drive, $150, new hard drive. All the bullshit comes.
Yep. No, this weekend was spent with the wife getting a new PC and getting all her work stuff up and functional, and she worked in it all day Saturday and most of Sunday to get it happening.
I can't complain now. First time ever, I've got Final Cut Pro on my Mac, so I'm very excited to give it a whirl and see how we go. And see if the
I've got to hold off because I've got a book project that I'm right in the middle of, and You do not update operating systems in the middle of big projects. That's just
No.
you just
Well-
don't. So and I always like to give them a little time to fix all the things that are fucked up anyway. So this is going to work out well for me.
26 is pretty good at the moment. It's pretty good,
Yeah.
especially on the Mac. I haven't had one issue,
Yeah, I understand it's pretty solid. And I'm just, as soon as I send this book to the printer and I approve the pages and they say you're good to go, then I'm turning everything off, uploading the new system, and then I'll upload Logic and all that other stuff. But
It's very confusing, the new Creator Studio. It's very...
yeah, I don't even think I'm going to go that way. I think
in
I'm
the
just...
Mac, because all the paid ones are all still available to buy, and then you've got the new ones which have all these new icons, and you're like, what is the deal, man? What is going on?
Yeah, well, Apple likes to keep it interesting, I think.
Yeah, hey, look, $200. We'll see when it comes around. I have to pay $200.
Yeah.
That's in a month. Yay.
Yeah, if you love it, and if you don't, you're like, yeah, okay, thanks. And that's why the free trial is great.
I got no choice though, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, really.
I have to do it for the channel, so
True
claim it
story.
on tax.
Yeah, well, yeah, I certainly do. I wrote off my new Mac to the extent that I can. I mean, it's not like the government goes, oh, you spent $3,000. Here's $3,000 back. It doesn't work that way.
I don't know, man. You may be able to sue the IRS, from what I hear today.
I don't pay attention to the news. I have no idea. I was playing music for kitty cats.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to hear you back doing that. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Good
my
for the soul. Good for
it's
the
my
cat.
happy place.
And you got to get pussy where you can, right?
Exactly. At my age, pussy's a little hard to come by. So,
Big pussy, fat pussy, every kind of pussy.
every kind of pussy. That clip popped up in my feed the other day for whatever reason.
It did for me too, isn't it? Weird?
Yeah, it must be going around. That just happens. And I've I haven't seen that movie for 15 years or more.
It's not that good. I only watched it last year, and it's
a terrible movie.
It's just all the blood is cool, but
yeah,
that bit is the best bit, right?
It's really not a good movie.
No,
Hey, but here's a movie star.
Oh, look who it is.
Hi.
Now, first tech problem. Can you hear me?
Yes. No. Oh yeah.
Gee, you muted that night. You did that to Brad. Two. So mean. He's like, no one can hear me. Oh my God, it's been crazy. Can we first start with? Do you see this big cut on my nose?
Oh yeah. What in the world?
Oh.
I was on my bed last night playing Candy Crush, and my phone.
La,
dropped.
la, 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 la.
I was playing Candy Crush, and it was bleeding everywhere. And oh my God, I got this big cut. I'm like, I can't go on camera, but it doesn't look that bad in these lights. It's really
No, it's all right. You can see it when you get close, but yeah.
I look like
Yeah, don't try and shave in bed, and don't shave your nose.
Yeah.
No, I look like what's his name?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Alf. Alf. Remember the alien Alf?
Hey, Willie.
He had all the lines across his nose.
Oh yeah.
Willie Tanner. Is that his name?
That's his name. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, my friend
Hey,
used to say
Willie.
that my
Didn't
dad
he-
reminded him of Willie. Hi,
Alf used to-
Dwight.
didn't he eat
Allie, we're
cats?
thinking of you.
Wasn't Elf's diet cats?
Yes.
Yeah.
He would eat cats.
He would eat
Why
cats.
do I remember that?
Yeah,
You know,
isn't that
Laurie, you're
right?
talking about bleeding yesterday. I was editing Unearthed.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I was just like, oh, what's that? And I scratched my neck. I put my hand away. There's just blood all over my hand. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'll go in the
What was it, a
bathroom.
mole?
Yeah, no, I
It must
sprung
have
a leak
been-
on my arm for some
It
reason.
must have been
you know.
I just must have scratched a mole off my neck. And
Ah,
And
man.
there was so much blood. I'm like, oh, please, not the blood again. I haven't seen
This
blood
I keep
for like
touching because it
5
hurts.
months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta leave it alone.
I know.
Yeah.
I went to get my coffee today. I didn't have any makeup on, so it was even more obvious. And the lady's like, "What happened to your nose?" I'm like, "Fuck, is it that obvious?" Like I'm through the drive-thru. She goes, "What'd you do to your nose?" I go, "Oh, it's kind of embarrassing." I dropped my phone. She goes, "That happens. That happens." I'm like, "Yeah." Just landed. It's too heavy. Landed right on my face.
Your phone is
Keep
too heavy.
going.
weights are good. No, little
It is
little
heavy.
iron.
It's an iPhone 14 with a huge case on it and stickers on the back. That made it heavier. Look, I have kissy lips on the back.
That's
And a
delightful.
disco ball. Cherries.
So I had another good experience. Yesterday was so many bad experiences, but today I had a good experience.
Good.
I bought I got a sound bar for my lounge room because I've got terrible speakers in here, right?
Oh.
And I was supposed to be delivered on Monday. So I was pretty excited for Monday, only to find out today after my stream with Thomas Christ, they attempted delivery. And I obviously didn't hear it because I had headphones on a live stream with Thomas, and they never deliver stuff at fucking 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
And what, you had to sign for it
sucks.
so I wouldn't leave it?
I got a
Yeah.
piece of paper, and they've taken it away, and they're like, "Come and collect it from a depot." I'm like,
Aggravating.
the reason I ordered is because I can't go and get it. I don't have a car, right?
Oh,
So they're going to re-deliver it, and I left a note saying, "Just can you deliver it after 10,
Yeah.
please?" Like, I'll have headphones on. I've got headphones on every morning until fucking 10. But,
well, last week when I was here, I was telling you about the small upgrades I'm trying to make. And now we're
Yes.
getting into my technical issues. So today, the Rode desktop stand came for my
Right.
microphone. So I'm getting rid of the boom arm. So the first thing I had to do is get the microphone, and I'll show you this, get this out of the cradle shock thing.
Yeah.
Right, so I untwisted that, no problem. But it took like 50,000 rotations to do it. Oh, am I screaming?
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Sorry. So I finally got that out. But then this part, so if your microphone's vertical or horizontal,
Yeah.
fucking took forever to twist. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was like wicked tight. I mean, I haven't touched this thing in 6 years.
That's what she said.
So I'm trying to,
I'd love
I'm
wicked
trying to do
tight.
all that, and I smashed the cradle. I break the cradle because it's plastic.
Oh, no.
That breaks. So now I'm on ChatGPT going, I need a quick fix. I got to go on air tomorrow. I can't get anything delivered tomorrow for my live show. And they're like, oh, try to find a mic clip. I'm like, what the hell's a mic clip? I have no idea. So now I'm digging, and I'm like, thank God I have a drummer, and I found one.
Yeah.
I don't know. And
I have one laying around someplace too.
oh yeah, so that's still in my boom arm. I found it, and it didn't have an adapter for a 5/8. It was too big for the stand.
True, yeah.
And so then I found another one in Cameron's room that had the adapter. So now I said, here we go. I put that on. But now the microphone needs a cradle because I can't just put it onto the adapter. Actually, I'm sorry. I put it on the mic clip, and it's just a plastic thing. And I get this huge condenser mic, and it's toppling over.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So these are like for my arthritis because I was twisting so much. I'm like, I got to put my gloves on my thumbs to kill me. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
So long story short, I got a makeshift freaking stupid thing here, and I'm paying $50 to get another shock cradle.
Yeah.
Like everything I got today, I'm like spending more money to make it work.
Yeah.
That's
It's
how it works.
been
Hey,
a week of that, I reckon.
Dougie,
here's
yes.
another tech guy.
Aggravating.
Dougie.
Hey Pete, I started
he's-
watching some of your I was doing something, but I started watching some of your interview today. That was cool. I thought it was on your channel, then I'm like, oh, on some other guy's channel. I heard you talking about your grunge era and all that. Pete had a premiere of an interview.
Yeah. I watched both of them. I just was not in the chat today. I wasn't feeling it because I was doing the Mac shit. So
Yeah.
It's aggravating.
I just spent 2 hours talking to bloody Thomas. So last thing I want to do is type in the
Bloody
chat, right?
Thomas. Oh, did you say the rant with them? The Odd Couple?
Yeah. You know what? It was so much fun to have Thomas on, and
Awesome.
we
Nice.
made another play date for next month. And
Okay.
he can choose the topic next month.
Very cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah, my Thursdays have been shit here
I
of
missed
late.
the
I have
live.
missed. I think I've missed 4 or 5 interviews in a row.
well, I had an interview with a chick named Rushi, and poor thing, I feel so bad for her. She just had a kid, and she's not getting much sleep.
Yeah.
She's got a YouTube channel. She's a musician, and she wrote to me like, normally I'd be pretty pissed off if I got a message 24 hours before the interview going, I can't do it. Is this all right? And normally I'd be like, fucking 24 hours. Come on. But she sent a photo of herself, and she's like, she's got the baby in her arm. I'm like,
Oh yeah, poor thing.
yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
We'll
Yeah.
reschedule, and luckily
And she's
Thomas
still
was able to come on.
bleeding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
look,
Look, we'll reschedule when the kid
Hospital
goes off to
diapers on
college.
still.
yeah, I get it totally, right?
Yeah,
Anybody who's
God.
had kids, you kind of go, yeah, free pass.
yeah, it's tough, especially if it's her first too. Well, I mean, it doesn't get easier.
Hi, some guy.
It's different, but yeah, the first one you have no idea what you're doing. The second one you think you know what you're doing, but the kid is like, nope, whatever the other kid did, I'm doing the opposite of that, and you don't know anything.
I was a pro mom with my first one because I
Oh,
was raised with babies. My parents did foster care, and I took care of all the newborn babies for them.
Right.
We had babies in the house all the time. My mom's like, if anybody's going to have 10 kids, it's going to be Laurie, and I had one. I got too old.
yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Tony, how
first
you
one,
feeling?
you don't know what you're doing. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say something inappropriate anyway.
Oh,
Okay. Well, it's my show. It's fine.
I knew what I was
as
doing
long
that
as it's
first time
funny.
too, Jade.
I was going to say by the third one, you just drown them at birth. Save the time.
Oh
right?
my good Lord.
No, you just like, you're on your own, kid. Good luck.
Yeah.
Everybody's
There's
talking
a
about
can of
colonoscopy.
beans in the cabinet. Knock
I
yourself
know,
out.
what the hell? What's that going on in the chat with colonoscopy chat tonight?
Yeah,
Well-
well, I think people have procedures coming up, or
Right.
Trema started it because he said he likes to be sedated, and after the colonoscopy.
him and the
he wants
Ramones. Yep.
How's your
know
internet,
this.
Dougie? How's the internet?
Well, the internet's
Uh-oh.
fine. I've been at doctor things all day long, so
Yay.
but not for me. It's been for other people. I've taken my neighbors in for.
Oh, you were riding shotgun and
Nice.
No, I was the
Transport.
driver and I
Or,
was
yeah,
the
you-
escort, and I
Yeah.
was the one to be responsible for when they come out and they don't know who they are, and
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You're the
bring them
DD
home
guy.
and put them in their beds and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
So I
Good luck.
was
Don't die
the
overnight.
babysitter.
Yeah.
Although my responsibilities in this neighborhood have decreased immensely since most of the people who I used to have their house keys, because I used to be like the guardian of everybody's houses, they all died, and now there's a whole set of new people that don't know me, and most of them I really don't want to get to know either because they're kind of weird, and
Yeah.
well, like these the brothers that live next door.
Says Doug.
Yes.
they probably think you're weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They're probably like, don't talk to that.
Who's that
fucking
woman
guy."
that lives next door to me?
Yeah. That's
What's that
about
old
it,
woman's deal with the glasses?
Well, the brothers next door, they're kind of, because one of them, I don't even really know if he can talk, and the other one, it's like he's in a wheelchair, and he's younger, but I never see him, and they drink a lot. There's a lot of drinking, and there's a lot of fighting. So I really don't want to be in part of all that alcoholic thing going on.
So you don't
next
help
door.
them.
Yeah.
Right. So when it comes to alcohol, I just kind of stay away from people
I
like
gotta
that.
say, you have set me up. I was going to tell this joke tonight, but this, and I'm going to turn it on. We all know Hippie lives up in Alaska,
Yes.
in the middle of fucking nowhere. But I understand this when he first moved up there. Doesn't really see anybody. It's pretty remote. And he goes like 6 months, and finally he notices a big fellow walking up his path there, and guy knocks on the door and introduces himself, and he says, "Hi, I'm Ben. I'm your neighbor. I live about 3 miles up the road here, and I noticed you'd moved in, and I just wanted to say hi, and I'm having a Christmas party, and thought I'd invite you to it." And Hippie said, "Well, man, that's really nice and neighborly." And Ben says, "Well, just so you know, there's going to be some drinking going on." And Hippie says, "Well, I don't really do that anymore, but that's fine. I mean, I was in bars my whole life. It doesn't bother me." And Ben said, "Well, that's cool. And probably, after the drink, there's probably going to be a little bit of fighting too." And Hippie said, "Well, shit, I'm an old biker. I don't mind if people, punch each other out. I don't give a shit." And the guy says, "And, after it gets a little wild, there could be some sex later on that night." Hippie's like, "Well, that doesn't sound all bad. What time should I be there, and what should I wear?" And the guy says, "Anytime after 6 is great, and it doesn't really matter what you wear. It's just going to be the two of us."
Ugh.
I knew it was going. I could see that one
I
coming.
didn't realize it was going to be a joke until halfway through it, but Jade looks like she's going to gag.
When all of a sudden, when sex was on the table, it was like, okay, this is just. There's another angle here.
Yeah, here we go. Poor Jade's face. Oh my God. Are you getting the word picture with hippie there? Maybe I should have made it more generic.
Isn't there like an old joke like if you went camping with somebody and you woke up and there was a bottle of KY next to you, would you tell anybody? They go no, and you go, you want to go camping?
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
don't know. The version I heard was always more extreme than that. It was if
Yeah,
you
I don't
woke up
remember. It was something
with a
worse.
condom hanging out of your asshole.
Yeah.
What would
That's
you do?
Trema. That's Carlos. He wants to do that one. That's the kind of camping he likes. As long as he's sedated.
Well, thank you very much, Pete.
It was a great delivery for sure. Boom.
I pride myself on never ruining a punchline. Anyway, but yeah, you're talking about the brothers drinking and fighting. It's like, oh man, what a perfect setup.
Totally. So we have
Anywho.
a 98-year-old neighbor who just passed away this year. God rest
Aw.
his soul. And he's been our neighbor for 19 years. And sweet man from Ireland, real thick Irish accent. And Chris, my husband, would shovel for him all the time. Like, this is the first winter. It's just so weird not like going over there and shoveling from it. It's weird to see the house empty and all the snow piling up. Someone
Yeah.
bought it, but I think they're going to tear it down.
Oh,
That would have been
great.
hard. How would you have understood him, Laurie?
It was barely. I thought he was Scottish.
Yeah, that was
Same accent.
after he died, I found out he was from Ireland.
Yeah.
We sort of flunked that test last weekend, didn't we?
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God, it was.
dear.
Oh no, he was a sweet. We call him Laddie Boy. He would always like come over. He'd walk over and really slow, and just walk in the house, and I'd be working, and he'd just walk right in, and you hear him go, "Hello, Laurie."
Laurie.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ! One day I'm gonna be naked in here, Pat. He would laugh.
And I'd go, oh, that'll be a good day for me.
But I would bring him cookies and stuff for like Christmas Eve. I'd go over there and bring him cookies, and I'd bring him some meals. And it was sad that he passed away.
Yeah, at 98, that tends
Smitty!
to happen. Hey, Schmitty, what's going on, man?
Yeah, he lived to be a
Smith.
good age.
Hey, yeah, I mean, if
I got
you're
that
listening to
backwards. I'm
us
sorry.
in bed,
89, not 98.
I
For
was
God's
going to
sake.
say, Hugh is going to come on and spank us all for this shit.
I was dyslexic.
oh,
I know
should.
you.
Oh my God,
I'm looking
yeah,
forward
poor-
to that. I'm looking forward to. I look forward to spankings these days. So.
I don't appreciate either, Laurie. Last week,
Oh my God. Did you see my short?
I did see your show.
It's got like 1,500 views. It's hysterical.
Of course it does. It's me.
yeah, it's horrible, and so yeah, everybody.
It's us laughing, but I hear the. And it was actually James did the uncorking, but you like hit it right when he uncorked it.
Well,
was-
the
it was
irony
perfect
was,
timing.
I wasn't actually drinking. I had the lid on.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I could tell.
Oh, it had the
I
whole.
know. I didn't see anything going down the gullet there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
I know you're not a
whole
big boozer.
I,
So,
well, I can't. I'm not allowed to fucking drink alcohol because of the
yeah.
pump in the gut.
Yeah.
You had one little sip maybe at the beginning of the show.
I
The bottle was fake.
I had a couple of sips. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I had a glass with dry in it as well too.
it was the timing. It was the timing of the whole thing.
It
was
was
good.
classic.
That was what made it so special.
Yeah.
That's why I love the people that come on my panel because you guys get it. You get the humor. Like you have to, like Chris's delivery, you have to have timing when it comes to. And everybody froze or took a drink right when I was supposed to. So I'm going to do another freeze game tomorrow night.
Well, I
Okay.
gave that short a thumbs down, by the way.
Good.
That
Any
was-
interaction is interaction.
it's
You
true.
know,
It is.
The part that's bad about
Goldie.
that is, anytime you ever try to do a freeze moment, it's not going to be successful.
It's not gonna happen.
But that's what makes it funny. It was chaos. It's chaos.
It was good.
That was a fun show. I was
Yeah.
glad I was able to join at some point. And again,
I begged you to come on to take over controls.
Yeah, well, that's it.
I already lost
I'm
Leanie
just
and
sitting
you.
and I'm enjoying things, and Laura's like, God, I wish Chris was here. I
yes,
need to
Chris
do
was here.
something.
I
I'm like,
could-
shit. Okay.
I had to go down and get my snack. I needed someone to help.
Snack.
So none of you are even saying anything about my hat. Did you see my hat?
I can't. Oh, is it Terzo?
I'm
I'm
on
blind.
the phone. It's so
No,
small.
I didn't until you did
Oh,
this. I
hey,
couldn't see
Rizzo.
it. Yeah, look at that.
I have one of those.
I do
Yay.
not. I don't wear hats.
I have a Lily Pilly's hat.
Nice.
Um,
Do they
but
sell?
The problem is, Manny sent it to me for free, so I can't like complain. Right? It's a freebie.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's small on my head. When every time I put it on, I take it off. It's like the lines indented into my
Oh.
forehead.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's cutting off the.
Is it a little
circulation
boy
to my
size, or
brain.
is it because you got the dreads?
I think so. No, I think he's just got a lot of little boys who like his band, so they made little boy hats.
Well, I mean,
Does
you
it,
know,
does it have like a does it have like a little propeller on top of it?
Yeah, I had to take it off. I kept wind
Cute.
gusts kept floating me away, right?
well, I mean, it
think-
was
I
made in
think
a
it's more like
Chinese
a
factory, and
thing.
they used a kid's head to measure. So, no.
Well, you know why I wear
Yeah, Pete, you got a big head too.
you know why I wear a hat, don't you? Because if I don't, because of lights and the color of my hair and everything, it just is all of a sudden it's like this halo,
With the green
blinding, blinding, blinding. It's like I've watched replays before, and it's so white and blinding you can't even hardly see anything, you know. So
Well, especially with the green screen background. Yeah, it kind of gets all wonky.
yeah, it gets wonky all by itself, regardless.
Chris and I always say when we do green screen too, it's like you always see an outline of green on
Yeah,
blonde
there's a
hair.
little halo.
It's aggravating.
I do have.
You can get rid of it.
Yeah, I've got a new
gotta be
control
very
in
fine.
CapCut that does a much better job of dealing with that little gray fringe or green fringe. But
You know what the best way to do to really use a green screen? Get whatever when you've shot the video, then take a camera, get it on your big screen, the actual video of you in front of the green screen, and take a photo close up of the actual color of that's come through on the video, and then upload that photo. And when you use your eyedropper, use that photo of the actual green screen
Really?
thing,
Never-
right?
Because the
And
resolution comes through different when you download it.
It just gets a better resolution of it.
yeah,
Like,
just
I know.
yeah,
That's a good
it
idea.
picks the colors better.
because sometimes it depends on the monitor that you're using. that
Yeah.
there's the worst thing about green screen is if you take the time and very fine, you'll get it perfect.
Yeah.
But it's
Well, I mean,
and
with all the-
sometimes 2 layers of green screen as well. If you're in like a photo or video editor, 2 different layers and contrast the colors.
My problem is I just don't give a fuck, you know.
Highlight what
Yes.
Smitty's saying because I can't see that.
Yeah, make
I
sure
mean,
you've got
yeah.
good lights
For
right?
like
You-
Yeah.
live stuff, I don't really care. I don't.
I remember you telling me
yeah,
that.
of course.
Yeah, and this
Li-
is
lighting is key.
Schmitty's exactly right. That's my main problem. Is my
Schmitty.
lighting is not that good.
Yeah, I don't have the room to put them all around me. I
Yeah.
have the softbox lights, and I try to pull them out more so it's on there. I end up getting a shadow.
If
all
you
the time.
backlight a
It's like,
little bit, that kills 99% of it.
And
But-
now we're
Really?
back to the hat again. This is why I wear the hat, because all the lights in here just
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
just blinding, you know, to where I can't even look at myself on the screen because it's like,
And you know, Pete makes a point too. I'm like, with all the stuff that's out there now, you really don't need one. You get background removers. What I've been doing, because my green screen comes in kind of blurry, is I'll do the cutout feature in Wondershare. So I outline myself and I'll have some green around the edges, and then I add the chrome on top of that, and it makes me crisper.
yes.
So I do it twice, and it takes forever, but because you have to outline yourself, wait for it to render, and then hit the green screen, the chroma. It removed just
Oh,
like
when you're-
parts that are under my armpits, right? You know, where you can't see your arms.
for like
Open
when
and
you're
all
doing
that.
your videos, you mean?
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
edit a video, that's
Yeah.
and I do that for a lot of people that collab with me as well, because sometimes their lighting's awful, and I'm like, oh, they got
Yeah.
shadows, so I cut them out, makes them crisp, and then do the chroma on top of the cutout.
Yep.
It's a way to go. It's a nice little workaround.
Green screen fun.
Backlight, baby.
Yeah. Well, while you are here live in person, Jade, thank you very much for suggesting that I go play with Brad, or however that worked. You suggested Brad
That's
or
all right.
whatever. Well, thank you.
That's all right. He was sitting there going, "Oh, who could I have play with me this week?" And I was like, "What about Chris?" And he goes, "Nah, I can never see his guitar when he plays."
Knew that. Now,
Stop.
Brad doesn't watch this show, so just so you know, I'm going to go on his show and I'm going to have a thing at the bottom that says the Brad Cam, and I'll be back when you can see the
Nice,
guitar and
nice.
everything, just to fuck with him.
No, it was a no brainer, right?
Well, you
have
could just
on,
turn around and
because
say, well,
you play
Brad,
all
you
the
know,
time.
we can never see the top of your head. So what's up with that?
And then I
It's-
was like, I'll be honest, it just gave me the chance to make an AI image of you in fucking board shorts.
with a perm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. Yeah, I was like,
Board
I looked at it and said, this looks like Jade's handiwork.
Yeah,
Because I
do
asked
all
Brad, I
Brad's
said, do you need a
thumbnails.
picture or anything? And I sent him the dude picture.
No, I just went through your Facebook and found various photos and fed them in, and
Yeah,
that's it. All my friends have
Creep
Facebook. I
on.
could stalk you, right? I could
that's
just
a
find
lie
you.
because I can't remember the last time I appeared on my
you've
Facebook
got
page.
You've got a few.
You got old ones. I was
got
looking
old
too.
ones.
But
You got
really
old
old ones. You need to update them.
You get like a good one with, and you can, the other thing is you just go to one of your live streams and take a
Yeah.
screenshot of you sitting
Yeah,
like you
that's-
are right now.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Plus, I already have nearly photos of everybody because I've interviewed you all, right?
Right.
So
I was doing it for when I was doing the AI band pitches of all of us in the chat room. And so I was looking on Chris's page. I'm like, you don't really have any alone. And AI gets confused if there's two people in there. I went,
Well,
you know.
yeah. I mean, these kids and their selfies. I'm an old guy. I don't do that. I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Yeah, so you're posing in front of
Yeah. Hey, look, here I am.
I think I grabbed it from your profile picture. I think that's
Well,
the only one I can
I think AI would just have a conniption if it was like Lori, Chris, me, and Caldy in a picture together.
You saw what I was
you-
doing. The band thing I was generating. It was like giving like 3 Jameses and exclude. I'm like, can you do it with all of us? And it was like duplicating people and leaving people out. Fucking idiot.
Well, the problem with everybody that I just named is we all kind of have similar hair.
Yeah, I
And
know.
when you throw AI into the equation, it just doesn't know how to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
It
fucked.
gets confused.
Putting 10 people in one thing. Is Chris frozen?
let me show you. Things got
No?
really bad.
Here you are.
The first image that I did
Yeah.
was really bad. I'm going to show it to you.
Oh,
Let
great.
me find it.
Poor Chris. He's frozen again. Unless he's
No,
fucking
I'm
away.
not.
Yeah.
He's on a different tab.
Where is it?
Too many tabs open.
No, I'm sitting here chilling. I never go to my own Facebook page, so I have no idea what's on there.
Okay, this was the first image that I did. I said put these two outside, playing music with guitars, a dreadnought, give them both a dreadnought, put a train going by on a bridge. See, that was my
Oh,
goal,
Trey.
right?
I
And
noticed.
then put them in board shorts, and unfortunately, it gave me a topless version of you both.
Both of them.
And I'm
That's
like,
hilarious because I totally would have showed up with my shirt off if that is what you went with.
And I seriously wrote back to Gemini, what are you trying to do? Fucking make me fucking vomit? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's
Put
not
some
that
clothes
bad.
on.
Vomit.
It's
Put
not
some
that bad.
clothes on these guys. And then I said, put a sleeveless black shirt on the blonde one and a sleeveless shirt on the other guy. And so I think Brad, when he saw it, he was like, why did you give me a sleeveless shirt? I'm not Chris Lane Sr.
Brad should just be thanking the fact that he's not bald in that picture.
Oh, God, don't start on
They
it.
make him bald all the time.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on wearing a sleeveless shirt to the show, but maybe now I have to.
You definitely have.
have to. Yeah.
Do you have any tattoos on your forearms? I don't think so.
No, I do not have any Well, I do have tattoos, but it's so they could line up the radiation for the cancer. So, not the kind of tattoos you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can get fake ones for like just
I'm not
dollar
a tattoo bro. I just
dollar
it's
store
one of those
Get a big
things.
anchor.
the kind that come right off, and you put them on for the show.
That's what she said.
James wants a calendar for
Those
his
kind come off real easy. Though.
Yeah.
I'm downloading it for you, James. I'll put it in the group.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you better. Yeah, all the ones that didn't quite work, those are hilarious. Those are the best ones.
Absolutely.
the bloopers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of them, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's every time I share, like one of the AI ones in the chat that we all have, I've probably gone through 7 or 8 because they were like, "What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah.
That's not what I asked for at all."
Did you see my Groundhog Day one? I'm like, imagine me on Groundhog's Day. They put me in a groundhog's freaking costume.
Yeah, it was like,
I'm like,
yeah,
listen,
you were
I wanna be the
furry.
announcer, not the fucking animal. I'm like, you put me in like a tuxedo or something instead of had the big groundhog suit on me.
which was hilarious, but yeah, that was
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah.
I was
It
fluffy
did not
and furry.
understand the mission on
No.
that one at
Yeah,
all.
if I had a recorder on all the times when I was just like barking and screaming at my computer, AI, it's like, no, you fucking idiot, calling it every name that there is, and just
Oh my
like it's really gonna do any good.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good when I'm screaming at it, though.
Well,
But then I
do
think
laugh.
back on it, it'd be so comical to
It made
watch
me a
myself.
Yeah, it totally did. Yeah,
I'm at
Lori
a
is a
crossroads
furry.
with Gemini. I signed up for Gemini. They gave me 3 months for half price.
I never tried Gemini. Yeah,
And my 3 months is up, and I really like it. And
Of
don't want to
course.
go back to ChatGPT, but they're going to up the price now for Australian, $35 a month. That's a lot
Oh,
of fucking money
Jesus,
for
that is a ton
fucking
for.
AI, right?
Come on.
Does it remember
yeah.
you though, like ChatGPT? Like ChatGPT knows my whole personality because I ask it everything
Yeah.
for like
Well,
diet and advice and show ideas, and it's like
I
knows
don't
me
use
now.
it for. I don't use AI stuff to chat to it. I'm very impersonal with it. Like I just say, give me this info.
Yeah,
When I
Yeah.
started out, I was very
like
much
this.
like that, and I gave it all the how many piercings I have, so it would know to generate me without supplying an image and stuff.
got it. Yeah.
But then I got like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So I deleted all that. I removed it all, and I just want, give me the info, and I'll always upload a photo now of what I want it to do of someone instead of.
Yeah. No, that's a
You know what's
better
funny?
way
I
to go.
sent Coldy a screenshot. I think it was like a keto recipe. And instead of reading the recipe, he writes back and goes, "You thank ChatGPT?" Because I'm like, "Thank
That's
you."
weird. I
Come on.
can't do that shit.
You're so polite.
I'm so polite. It loves
do you
me.
talk to it? Do you actually do the voice?
No,
stuff
I
or not?
type it in all in. I've never
Oh,
done the
yeah,
voice
yeah.
thing. Yeah, that would
See,
scare
that
me.
stuff weirds me
That
out.
would
I did
scare
it for a
me,
little
yeah.
bit, and I'm like, God, no, I don't
Yeah.
want to talk to this thing. Like, I'd rather
Yeah.
talk to myself.
Yeah, I don't really have a relationship with any AI anything.
No, I use it to
That's
help
cute.
edit some articles. But I gotta say, that's really mixed results. I have 2 authors that it does a good job with, and most of the other guys, it just trashes the article, and it's like, this is garbage, can't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find Gemini to be a bit more reliable because it's Google, so it's integrated into Google where
Mhm.
it seems to be more factual. But they all make mistakes. They're all stupid. They're not
Yeah.
smart.
Well, I mean, I was talking to ChatGPT tonight because I'm like, I don't know how to get this microphone off, and I took a picture of it. I'm like, how do I get this mic? And finally, by the end of my frustration, like I was telling you guys before I came on, it was like, listen, you did enough. Step away. Step
Reboot.
away, and let's revisit this tomorrow. You've been stressed enough. Like it's very personal with me.
Really?
I said, oh, good idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it bake
Like
you a cake
tomorrow we'll talk about what
too?
we need to get. Yeah.
Yeah, Brad said to me last week, there's something wrong with his Roadcaster, or not wrong with it. He just hasn't figured out how to work it properly yet. And I come online in the Clubhouse and he's going, oh, there's something wrong with my Roadcaster. And I was talking to ChatGPT, and I'm like, why are you talking to ChatGPT? It didn't make it. Just go to Rode's website. You've got a fucking manual, dude. Like,
But you know why I
but
like
thought-
ChatGPT? Because sometimes they have a hard time explaining things, so I just take a picture.
Yeah.
Like you can't just go on a website and ask it things without if I don't have the right terminology. Like I didn't know that was called a nut adapter or whatever. You know what I mean? That type of thing. I mean, I took a picture of curtains I have downstairs, and I said, "Can I wash these? Because they're like lace and got seashells on them." And it's like, "Yeah, put them in a pillowcase and put it on gentle cycle." And I did. They came out perfect. But I couldn't take a picture to ask somebody that to show them exactly what I had.
Yeah.
That's what I love it
See,
for. is things like
The
that.
thing I hate about ChatGPT, the thing that puts me off, right, is that it can't make images 16 by 9.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And that is so infuriating because everything is fucking 16 by 9. And
You can
so-
ask it to, though. I have.
No, it doesn't do it though. It can't do it. It's not built into its framework.
I've taken I haven't
you
had
have to then- you
ChatGPT.
have to stretch it, right? And you'd lose a part of the image every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
That's
a
why I
ratio.
moved to Google, because the good thing is, like, if I wanted a picture of you and Chris, right, and I would just take two separate photos of you both, you put it in a photo that is 16 by 9, remove the background and just put both of you there, then you upload that to Gemini and say, I want a photo of these two people doing this. Then you don't need to put the size in, because the photo that you're putting in of both of you with
recognizes
no
it.
background is 16 by 9.
Yeah.
So whatever photo you put in, it's going to recognize that's the size you want. And it gives you the size, the proper size. So that's why I use it more. 16 by 9 standard. What the fuck? Come on, ChatGPT, get it sorted, right? Yeah. That's why Pete ended up stopped using it, I think.
Well, I've created, what I was going to say is I've created an image on Meta AI on Facebook and taken that image and put it in ChatGPT and said, make this image 16:9. And it did give me a one. Maybe it can't generate one. Yeah, I'm telling you. I can't find it now.
Wow.
Yeah,
It was my
Pete's
thumbnail
kinda-
for my show.
I've tried
Pete's-
everything.
Pete's sort of at a disadvantage, totally, because I mean, he's talking about this time zone thing. Well, he's in a half an hour time zone, which throws him.
That's a weird time zone.
That's throws him off from the whole universe for one.
Yeah.
And so, any conversions that happen in Pete's way has to go through a whole adaptation in the first place. So.
The other thing I like about Gemini is, say you get a photo like that one with Chris and Brad, very easily you can just say, I don't like the T-shirt on the guy on the left. Can you replace it with this? And it keeps everything exactly the
Oh, see,
same.
that
Just
thing.
does
That'd
the
be cool.
T-shirt.
That's
And then you
good.
can just say, now take
Hi,
those two
Gary.
people and put them on an aeroplane. And it keeps the same clothes and then puts them on an right. It's much better at doing that.
Yes.
ChatGPT
That's-
alters. Yeah.
Everything.
ChatGPT
Yeah.
just has a mind of its own.
Well, yeah,
it
you
doesn't.
get
It's
like
stupid.
6 out of the 10 elements right, and you go, okay, fix these other things, and then it fucks up the 6 that were good, and
Yeah.
like, okay.
I tell you
well,
what works, though, surprisingly enough, if you get a result and it's bad, fully just go, are you stupid? Just right. Are you stupid? I asked you for this. What kind of nincompoop are you? Can't you do it right? And it fully will go, I'm so sorry. And then you'll normally get it right.
I'm shit. I'm bad. Yeah.
Just tell it it's a piece of shit. It works every time.
Yeah.
I love it when it comes back.
Yeah,
I was
definitely
just
got a
kidding.
16:9, Jane. I was just looking.
Like it starts joking back with you.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if you were paying attention. No,
Yeah,
no.
stuff like that. It's like, what the hell? I was just
Yeah.
kidding. Seriously?
My son played a couple weeks ago at one of his gigs, and I was taking a picture of him, and then the keyboard player is like, get one of me. And so it was quick and it was blurry and there were lights glared. So I put it into ChatGPT and I'm like, just get rid of the lights.
Yeah.
And it looked the same. It looked great without the lights. So I sent it to him and he goes, did you alter this? And I go, why? And he goes, the guy in the window's face is turned completely the other way. He goes, my head's bigger. I go, all I said is to make it better. And it fucking, I couldn't tell because it's not my son, right? I would have looked at it with a fine tooth comb if it was like my family member, but it was
Yeah.
just him. I'm like, looked like him to me. But he noticed like small little detail. I'm like, I said to ChatGPT, I'm like, why did you touch this?
Yeah.
You know what I use it for the most? What I find really handy for everything, for images, instead of just making dick images about people and stuff,
Yeah.
is like if I've got like an app or something that I have to do, or a product, and they've got their logo on it, but I just want the background, and then I
Yeah.
want to put my own writing on it, just put that photo and say, take out all the writing.
That's awesome.
I love that stuff. That's
Yeah.
the best stuff that
Yeah.
it does, right? Because I can't tell you how many times that has helped me for products that I'm reviewing or demos of stuff that
Right.
Oh, yeah.
it's
sure, that's-
so handy for that stuff. But
I
yeah,
got to
most
approve
of
one
the
of
stuff.
Pete's messages. Sorry.
Petey's always
Dimension
writing horrible
request.
stuff in the chat.
Oh, Pete.
I'm telling you, it worked for me last week because I had an image and I wanted to make a thumbnail and I put that image in. It was 9:16 and I said, make this 16:9 and it did.
I love
And I-
this one. Pete says AI gives me a second real eye. It craves. Yeah, it can't handle like imperfection. It's like
Oh, really?
but
All the
it's-
pictures? Oh,
but
that's
it's the
funny.
master of being fucking imperfect all the fucking time,
Well,
and everything else.
I don't
That
know. When
is-
Chris's eye was messed up, it was giving him the wonky eye.
Absolutely. And I was about to say the meta has me down to a T
Meta.
when
Yeah.
when I
Yeah,
had
meta's okay. Yeah.
I had the droopy and it basically generates me most of the time with the droopy eyelid.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's just admit it. They're all potluck, right? They're all,
It's a crapshoot.
it just depends on the day, doesn't it? It's like Suno, all this stuff. You're just putting coins in and going, oh, I hope it works this
Well,
time. I hope it works this time, right?
I mean, you review a lot of plugins that have randomize, and that's what Chat GPT. It's randomize. It's like, well, maybe you'll get something good, maybe you won't.
Yeah, but randomize at least randomizes consistently. You know it's going to randomize.
I got to wrestle
you
with
put-
that one for a second.
Yeah, well, you put something directly in and it randomizes, and it's like, but I didn't ask you to randomly take my words and turn them into something else. But at least with a, yeah,
Not quite
AI.
perfect yet, but I'm sure it'll get there.
I'm sure it won't.
All these models. No, you don't
Yeah.
think so?
Nah.
I don't think so.
No,
gonna
it
get
might get
smarter and
better in
smarter,
some
though.
things. It might stop generating extra hands and fingers, but
Which it's already doing.
The extra hands again.
I haven't
Yeah.
had an image like that happen for ages. It does come down to prompting too. You have to be
You
very
got to know what to
descriptive.
say it now. Yeah,
You
it's gonna
can't
be
just
very
give it a
specific.
photo, right? You've seen it too with like some things like camera lighting. Once you do that stuff, you get some really good. But most of us don't know the ins and outs of camera lighting to write in what
Right,
you know,
exactly.
floodlight onto the left, pull the camera back to this angle. If you put all that stuff in, it works.
Mhm.
yeah.
5 tuning pegs on bass strings, yeah.
Well, and I was going to bring this point up because Gary and Lori do very elaborate prompts to generate their images.
Yeah.
And I
No,
half-ass it
We were
like,
stealing that from Yeba. No, I don't know how to do any of that.
yeah, and I usually
I
say,
just was like, "Put me at the beach."
imagine me as a waiter in a Mexican restaurant in a sombrero.
Yeah.
That's it. And bing. That's what
Yeah,
I
no,
did.
those prompts were so if you find a photo that you think looks cool, like an image on Google or like a model's photo,
Yeah.
you can download that photo to ChatGPT and said, what prompt would you give me to get the same effect? And it spits
Yeah.
out all that shit. And then you go create yourself looking like that. That's how I
That's
got
right.
like all those crazy images.
It's
I
like
wouldn't know.
reverse Google.
Yeah.
It's virtually reverse Google.
Yes,
Google image,
exactly.
but with a prompt, yeah.
Get the picture and then get the prompt after. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you teach yourself how to use AI, right? That's how you do it. Get the best results.
It's kind of cool to mess with, but I asked it to do, I was just posted something for my Patreon members and it was just me at the piano and I asked it to show me sitting down because I don't want to be standing up. And I was pissed because it got rid of my long nails. I go, I don't have short, stubby nails. I go, what are you doing? They're like, oh, do you want the nails? Because you couldn't really see the nails. Where I was, I'm like, I have to have my nails. But I didn't have, 11 fingers, which was a good thing.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Pizza, lucky. I'd be
Pizza.
safe.
Man, I got to get me some good pizza. I haven't. Yeah, it's been too friggin' cold for me to make my own pizza. So
What's pizza? I haven't had pizza for so long.
yeah, I don't have it very often.
I weighed myself today. I started this Ozempic journey,
Yeah.
3 weeks. I was 103 kilos. I know I'm going to have to get out the thing for you guys. Fucking you don't
Yeah.
understand. all
No,
this.
whatever. Just tell me how much you lost.
103 hang on, kilograms in pounds LBS. There we go. So 103 is about 220. So 227 I started.
Okay.
And now I am in 3 weeks 191.
That's impressive.
Holy shit.
That's,
I know, right?
yeah,
What?
close to
You can-
30
I think you
pounds.
can see
I can
it
tell
in
by
my
your face. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
lost
Yeah.
heaps of weight. But it's been the diet, right? Because they say, oh, you should just keep eating normal. You can just keep eating normal. But I changed everything up, right? So I'm on
How it works.
salad and
Yeah.
berries, nuts, lots of chicken.
These nuts.
These nuts. So, it's coming off. It's coming off.
I love it.
That's
Congrats.
cool.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Hey,
And they're
get
gonna-
rid
I
of
think
sugar and the
I've- I've
carbs.
got-
It's easy.
I got one more injection next week, and then the dose doubles. So it's going to fly off even faster.
Interesting.
Crazy. I'm glad it's
Yeah,
working for you.
I'm just, you know what it is, though? I'm just not hungry. I just forget to eat. That's what it is now. I'm not hungry. It is
That's
like
right. Yeah.
it's like being on meth. That's what it's like.
Yeah, well, that's why my wife is so tiny. She gets home after work and she goes, I'm just going to bed. I don't want to eat anything. It's like, you got to eat something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, she's
I force myself to eat because I'm never hungry either.
Tremor, you're not a big guy at all. You don't look like one.
yeah. I'm kind of with
No.
Tremor. If I weighed 191, that would be. When was the last time I weighed 191? Probably my senior year in high school playing football, when I had like 6% body fat. So yeah.
I weighed that when I was pregnant.
Oh my.
I put a lot of weight when I was pregnant. Yeah.
Well, my wife is 5'1", and with our first, she was so funny because she was literally as big around as she was tall. That was funny, but she lost it right away, and she's a tiny person.
She is. Yeah, 5'1".
She's a little too tiny right now. Yeah, she doctored 98 pounds. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, she needs to.
That's
A healthy weight for her is about 112 to 115. So
My goal is 175. So if I can get to that,
I'm curious now. How does this work? Do
Not
you
gonna
have
tell you
to
how much I
wean
weigh.
off the Ozempic, or how does
I
that?
don't know.
Or do you
I don't
just
know.
stop taking it?
I guess you stop taking it. I don't know. I think the most important thing is that while you're doing it, you actually get yourself into a structure of walking every day. So
Uh-huh.
you're actually doing something and changing your diet heavily. So by the time you actually get off it, you're not just going to go, hey, pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, and that makes sense.
It's a lifestyle. I mean, that's what I was
Yeah.
preaching about keto, is that I got the app and I'm like, the app was telling me to have a salad and mushrooms. And I'm like, I'm not going to keep this up. I hate this shit. So I started looking at my own recipes of stuff I actually like. And I'm like, all right, this is sustainable. I can make cheesecake. I can make cookies. I can have chicken salad. I can have tuna. I can have steak. But I was using the app and I'm like, I'm not going to do this forever. It's like boring food.
Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
still on the meat. Like I just have to I was on a heavy meat diet anyway. So
yeah.
you just have to trim all the fat off it now because
Oh, you can't have the fat. Yeah.
when you eat a lot of fat, oh boy. Yeah, I had my
Yeah.
first fat sickness, I call it.
Well,
I
yeah.
forgot to trim a porterhouse, and boy oh boy, that night I woke up
Whoa.
at 3 in the morning going, oh, I'm gonna throw
Oh,
up.
that's
What is
awful.
going on? I've got fat illness. It's the fat.
Yeah, keto's the opposite. It wants you to have a lot of fat because your
Yeah.
main goal is to not burn carbs, so you don't have carbs. You want to burn fat, so you need more fat.
Yeah.
So it's butter, good oils, not seed oils.
Yeah,
That's
my gallbladder kind of revolted against that a little bit, but
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my wife doesn't have a gallbladder because autoimmune killed it. So yeah, she's a little sensitive to fat.
yeah, fat sort of kill.
Yeah.
And it didn't kill mine. I still have mine, but it lets me know sometimes when especially like around Christmas when I went kind of fat crazy, like chocolate, lots of chocolate, and yeah, and my
That's been
gallbladder
the
It's
said-
never
hardest thing,
bothered me. I
ditching
got
the
my
chocolate.
gallbladder out, and I've never had any issues.
Oh, that's very you're fortunate because yeah, most
Really?
people have a little issue with it at least.
I thought it
Well-
meant you could eat more and not feel it.
First time I ever had a really big problem with it was it's been almost 2 years now. And when I did, I just ate this big monstrous meal, which I would never do that, but I ate this big monstrous, heavy, fatty, carb heavy, just tons of, and it just kept swelling and kept swelling. And before it was all said and done, I was on the bathroom floor. I had thrown up twice, and I was in such pain. I was debating going to the ER, and
Wow.
yeah, it was really bad. And I toughed it out through the night, and I got up the next morning, and I was just exhausted. And I started looking into it, and there was other things I'm not going to get into because we're kind of, but and I kind of put two and two together, and I kind of realized it was probably gallbladder, and I went and talked to my doctor, and it was like, yeah, and he agreed that it was pretty much that was it, and so
Yeah, for those trying to eat dinner, apologies.
Yeah. And Coldy, I'm so proud of you. You're doing
Yeah,
awesome.
he's doing well too.
Yeah. And you can see it in his face too.
Yeah, no, you
The sugar's
absolutely.
been the hardest thing, like the chocolate and the fucking. That's the hardest thing.
See, that's,
I
I
love
don't eat that
chocolate.
shit. I never have.
Fruit, man. Strawberries have saved my life. Strawberries. I think I've gone through
Strawberries.
3 punnets of strawberries in the last week.
Raspberries are even better for you.
Well, I have
Less
2
carbs.
kilo bag of frozen mixed berries. So I have
Yes,
mixed berries,
I have that too.
yogurt,
Yeah.
mixed berries, yogurt, some nuts.
Yeah, I make smoothies with those. Although I bought a mixed berry, it had pomegranate in it. It had these little nasty hard seeds, and you chop them up in the thing, and like,
Yeah.
spitting seeds. It's like, and I ended up just throwing the bag away because I wasn't going to pick
Don't
out all
like
the friggin'
pomegranate.
pomegranates.
Well, Jade, I mean, I love my sweets. I told you, obviously, I have so many recipes that I can make now, but the Lily's chocolate chips saved me because it's no sugar.
Yep.
And I just need a tablespoon. Like after dinner, I always just want something sweet, like after you tasted might. And I would just take a tablespoon, and it would like satisfy the sweet tooth and the chocolate craving.
I still I do this little thing every night before bed. I just get a big spoon and dip it in the ice cream. 1 spoon of ice cream, and I go to bed.
Oh, that's restraint. I wouldn't even want to taste it. Yeah.
It's enough, right? It's enough. Just one. I'm happy with that, and it's not enough to like make me wake up in the middle of the night going, "Oh, I've got the fat sickness."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've got ice cream I actually have to throw away because it's been in there so long that I replaced it. I haven't even opened the new replacement stuff yet. So it's like I don't even know why I have ice cream because it's like I don't even eat it anymore, you know?
Well, the worst thing was I did it before I got this shit. I did a huge shop, and then I watched a few videos on YouTube. And I'm like, wow, everything I just bought,
Yeah.
I can't eat. So this shop I did, oh my god, yeah, this was a crazy shop. It's a lot of veggies, a lot of fruit.
And how much
so
more
stuff.
expensive is it to eat healthy? It's ridiculous.
No, actually, it was about the same.
Really?
The same.
Oh, it's
Do you
the
know what the
produce and
secret
steak?
is? I found the secret is because everything's kind of a bit more bland. Make sure you just have enough stuff to make interesting sauces.
Yeah.
Taco
Season.
flavoring. Taco
Yep.
flavoring's really handy to replace salt, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Red wine vinegar, Dijon mustard, really good things for adding
Garlic
flavors.
powder, onion powder for your meats.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Same.
And you can make the blandest shit taste good with that.
Sure.
Right? So,
Yep.
yeah.
You know what I really miss, though, and this kind of goes along with eating good, and that's gardening. And see,
Is what?
gardening. Last year I
Gardening?
did gardening. I didn't have a garden last year because my rototiller broke down, and so I couldn't till the garden. And I didn't want to spend $1,000 or whatever for a rototiller. You know, it's like. But I miss gardening because it's like it would not only was it really healthy to eat the stuff that comes from the garden, but
Absolutely.
but the work that goes into just doing a garden is
Relaxing
really
for you.
well. I'd get up in the morning early and I'd go out there and I would spend an hour and a half, 2 hours just weeding every morning and weeding every morning. And that was like and I got to where it was like part of my ritual, and it's like it was good for me. And sometimes I'd have to take little breaks because I'd be winded just from weeding, and last summer I didn't do squat. I mean, I mow people's lawns and stuff, but that's about it,
Well,
But
why
there's
didn't
no,
you do it? Because your mom was sick, or?
No, because I lost my mom before that. But no, last year my rototiller died. So, and I didn't, and I don't really, I wasn't really going to have, I wasn't going to go out and buy a brand new rototiller, and because I have these people that are my friends that are mechanics, and one of them is a small engine mechanic who, I thought that would be really easy. Well, it turned out it wasn't so easy because I never did get my rototiller back. So,
Damn.
yeah, so I didn't.
Yeah,
get going
I've
last
got
year.
just a little electric rototiller, and I've had it for 15 years, and it works great for my garden.
Yeah.
Those
I
ones
had a
that pop out the dirt, because you can rent those.
Yeah,
true.
I don't like
We
renting.
rent
I
one
kinda-
every 2 years to do the front lawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
when I have a garden, I'm out there tilling about. Well, I probably till about probably 6 times during the season, just randomly, because it's like, okay, I'm not gonna weed the whole thing. I'm just gonna till everything up, and then maybe a couple of weeks will go by, and then I'll till it again. So it's like I want to use it when I want to use it, and I don't want to rent anything.
Yeah, I hear you. You use it often too, so that's
Yeah, I
stupid
do.
to rent. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you eating? Now I want a snack.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. These nuts.
These nuts.
Would you like to put some of my nuts in your mouth?
Sure.
You know,
Uh,
I went to the store the other day and I was going to pick up pork rinds because you're always having that stuff on the show, Lori.
Mhm.
And so I went down to the aisle that had pork rinds and I was standing there looking at those things and I was like, you know, these Doritos over here look much better.
Yeah. You know, I don't eat pork rinds straight as like a potato chip snack. I emulsify them and use them as like a breading for like
I
pork
know.
chops or chicken and all that. Because
Yeah.
by themselves, they taste gross to me. I'm like, but if I
Yeah.
mix it with the onion powder, the garlic powder, all the seasonings, and make it as like a breadcrumb topping, and then it's fine.
I know. It's like I'm so lazy. I don't want to do all that stuff. I just want to grab whatever out of the bag and start eating. And
Aye.
so it's like the Doritos one.
I hear you.
it's amazing how much Mexican stuff is really good for people on Ozempic.
Yeah,
Like
that is
everything I
interesting.
see from all the doctors, they're all like salsa's really good. Just get
Yeah.
jars of salsa, taco
Yeah.
seasoning,
Yeah.
tortillas. So I've got tortillas up the wazoo at the moment. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
I know salsa is just all veggies, as long as you
Yeah.
don't get the sugar added one.
Absolutely,
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
pretty
get
hard to find
avocado-
bad Mexican food that's
Guacamole.
that's
Yeah,
bad for you.
Yeah,
Guacamole is
guacamole is avocado. So
Yeah.
you know.
It's all good for you.
good oily
Yeah.
fat.
I don't think I've ever owned as many avocados as what I currently have. And eggs. Oh my god, eggs.
Eggs.
Start
Oh
on
shit.
eggs.
Thank
Yeah.
God
Oh,
the prices
damn.
went down on eggs.
I've
I
got
have
like
shit luck with
three
avocados.
cartons in my fridge. Oh,
My
God.
avocados go bad before I even use them. So I
Yeah,
end up
that's my
throwing-
problem. I used to be able to keep up with the avocados, but it was so high maintenance, mandatory. I mean, mandating. It was like, I had to eat
Oh,
them
yeah.
all the time.
Right. If you don't eat it this
Ah.
day, you wake up the next day and it's brown. I'm like, what the hell?
You know how you get around it? You shop for avocados online.
Yeah.
Because the person who picks them they just don't care, and they always pick really hard ones. Right? Because when you go there, you always like shop for the soft ones, right? But the smarter
Yeah.
move is always to shop for the hard ones. And put 'em straight
Exactly.
in-
Well,
put 'em
Chris is
straight
the
in your
guac
fridge.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put them straight in your fridge, and then when you need them, be aware, pull them out and just put them on a windowsill for the day. Bang, you're off.
So is it
So
one
the-
day, Chris and Jade, that it takes to ripen a hard one?
It
So you have to
depends
heat it for a
on
day?
your heat,
Depends on
the
how
sunlight.
green
I
the
mean, there's
house
some
is, yeah,
variables.
yeah.
I go this way. I buy them just like Jade said, hard.
Hard, yeah. You like
And
'em
I just
hard.
keep them on the counter. And every time I go in the kitchen, I just give them a quick squeeze, and I can just feel they're starting to, when they start to loosen up and get a
In
little
the
ripe.
fridge.
It's like, all right, now I'm eating it.
So you put them in
Right.
the fridge?
Yeah,
I
I
put 'em
don't.
in the
I
fridge.
leave them on my counter, but that's me.
I put them in the fridge because they stay hard in the. They don't ripen as quick
Until
as
you're
the
ready to
fridge.
eat them.
Yeah.
And then if because I normally will get some stuff too that I'm going to eat fairly straight away, right? So avocados go to the back of the line because I got them hard.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not
avocados
really-
stay hard in the fridge. I do not. So
I'm not really a big avocado fan on its own. Like guacamole, I like, but what I was buying it for, Coldy, was shakes because you'll just get that fat when if you do a protein shake. And there were some days where I didn't feel like making a shake, and then all of a sudden it would go bad. Like I know you're saying eat it right away, but some days I was like, I don't feel like doing the spinach and the yogurt.
Not everybody's like that close to a supermarket either to just be able to randomly like go and
yeah,
get a new
yeah.
one
My
each day,
supermarket
right?
is literally a block
Yeah.
away. So
Yeah. So.
I'm pretty close to.
Yeah, I
but
got one close.
I'm so lazy when it comes to cooking for just me. It's like that's
yeah,
the
it's
problem.
hard to cook for just yourself.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, sometimes I
love
go
it.
all out and do something, but a lot of times I'm like, God, do I really want to go through all that shit just to make this for just me? And then I'm not even that hungry and blah, blah, blah. So
You need to put on some weight, so start doing it.
I know.
Start cooking again.
I bought some salmon, some skinless salmon this time. I normally don't buy salmon. And I was like, oh, I'll have some salmon. Let's do that. And I got 4 big strips of it. And then like this week, I was like, man, I'd love to have some sushi. That stuff looks very fresh.
Mm.
But I looked at the rice I've got, and I only had basmati rice.
Yeah.
You can't do nigiri with basmati
Nope.
rice. It doesn't
No.
work. But you can. Chris. You can.
What?
Because I used to work in kitchens for a long time, right? So, and I remembered how you do it. So you cook the basmati rice. You do a boil the water down, 15 minutes. Let it dry boil out. Take the rice, put it in a container, flatten it all out. Then you take a couple of like 4 tablespoons of like rice wine vinegar, or any kind, even just vinegar, any kind of vinegar, right?
Mhm.
Acidic. Put in a couple of teaspoons of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a dollop of honey. Put it in the microwave. Let it all dissolve, and you just pour it over the top. Let it sit there, and it creates like a sweet sticky. And then you just let it dry, cool down, and you just grab them, squeeze them, holds together perfectly.
What a
Right?
big fuss, though.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot to buy.
I know.
Well, yeah, it's,
rice, didn't I?
again, there's always a workaround. You know, you
I
can
found sticky rice in the freezer section, like microwavable steam bag sticky rice. I was like,
That's
what? I
essentially
didn't even know
what
they
you're
made that.
making, right?
Yeah.
Sticky rice is just sugar. You know, you just
Make it
stick
sticky.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that with my regular, because I buy jasmine rice as a rule, but
Right.
I make it in such a way it's almost a risotto when I'm done. So it would clump together if I wanted to do that. But homemade, I love sushi, but homemade sushi is a lot of work. And
Nah, easy.
You roll it and
Did,
everything.
did I put a photo up in our group or not? I think I did
don't-
this week.
you might have. I missed it if you did, but
Yeah, it was just salmon on top. I think I
Yeah.
put like an avocado under it. I did nigiri, right?
yeah.
Because I didn't have any seaweed to wrap it. So.
Yeah, now I do keep seaweed around, but I put it in soups.
I can't do seaweed. I can't do sushi that way. I don't do raw sushi. I only do shrimp tempura maki if I do anything.
Well, there.
So you don't
Okay,
do
there-
sushi.
Yeah, you don't do sushi, is what you're
No,
saying.
I don't like salmon. I don't like raw
You do
tuna.
tempura. You do tempura, right?
There is no preparation of salmon that I do not like.
Yeah.
Salmon raw, delicious. Salmon baked, delicious. Salmon smoked, delicious.
I gotta
Salmon
try it again. I might like it.
Pan
now.
seared,
Sriracha.
delicious.
Blackened salmon.
Man, I cooked the last bit of salmon I had, did sriracha, and oh, mate, did the lemon juice. Oh, God, I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And for you
20
folks
minutes.
new to the show, we love talking about food
We
here.
love-
We're into it.
Food and ailments.
We don't have it. Yeah, and old people ailments because because that's the thing we care about: eating and what hurts.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for
They work
smoke.
together.
I can't believe it's
Right.
midnight already.
Yeah.
See you in a week.
Yeah, time flies when we're having fun, right? All right,
I'll be back. Yeah.
go smoke
those
your
are-
chickens.
Ah,
Yeah, see,
It's
when
gonna take me a
Lori
while.
smokes her chickens and I smoke chicken, it's different.
I have to put like 4 layers on. It's fucking freezing out.
I don't smoke chicken, so.
Hold
No
on, I'll give you a
chickens are
weather
getting
check.
smoked
We're
here.
getting like advisories to like have your
No
faucets
smoking, no
dripping.
choking.
Yeah, it's warmer here in Denver than it was.
Chickens are
It's
safe.
3
in my
degrees
region.
Fahrenheit.
Oh man, see, I'm 30 something right now. I'm
Oh my
like,
god. Well,
Right
I'll
at-
convert that to
right at
self-
freezing. Well, again, I'm wearing shorts and 'cause-
I haven't been 30 something
No
for
snow.
years.
Yeah.
It's 30 here right now, or 28.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, come on. No.
So, sorry, I'm looking up something. I forgot. I switched. Okay, it's negative 14 Celsius here right now, and it's going to get colder.
I swear to God, you guys only use Fahrenheit just so you can like make yourselves more like the victims by going, it's -0.
It's 3.
No, it's just
Yeah, it's -0.
again, we just
It's going to be minus
metric
17
units. We just
today.
don't do that as a rule.
That's so weird.
3 is crazy. Imagine smoking out there in that. So I put on a sweater over this long sleeve, and then my winter coat with fur, gloves on, and a knitted hat, and I'm still like, 1's enough. I hate the cold. All right,
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah, see, if I had to do that to get a drink of whiskey, I just wouldn't drink whiskey.
No,
I
know,
don't
right?
smoke as often because I'm like, and as much. I go out there and I'm like, all right, I'm fucking done. I can't stand the cold. But
I can see that.
I mean, look, I've been on here with you for an hour and a half, and usually I do one every half hour. So
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'll tell you something fun. This week's Unearthed, again, I got a block.
Oh,
Did
really?
you?
Yay.
All right.
Second week in a row.
Yeah,
man.
2 for 2.
Wow.
You know what I've worked out? It's always the artists who have like super expensive video clips.
Yeah.
Like they've actually paid somebody because I reckon the person who's produced the video clip has put a copyright content ID on the video clip, and that's what gets it done.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're
Sorry.
probably exactly right.
Huh.
Every time it's that, because both weeks, super impressive video clips. But again, thanks YouTube for the great tools. Just went in, chopped it out, done.
Yeah.
I'm doing 13 tracks a week now, so in case it happens, it's
That's
still
smart.
yeah. You want to hear a funny story? I wasn't going to tell this publicly, but because I'm a bit nervous about it. Yesterday, I was sitting in the studio editing Unearth, and all of a sudden there was a knock at my door, and it wasn't a knock. It was more like somebody trying to kick my fucking door in. And I'm like, that's really odd. That's really fucking loud. I wonder who this is. Went to the door, and now I could see them literally punching the fucking door. I'm like,
Oh my
and I
God.
yelled through the door, "You don't have to break my fucking door down." And I opened the door, and it was two police officers.
Mhm.
Come to do a wellness check on some chick named Ashley something or fucking other. I have no idea who the fuck they. And I go, "She don't live here, so you got the wrong address." And they're like, "How do we know you're not lying?" I'm like, "Fuck off! You're the one kicking my door down, cunt. There's nobody of that name here. How long you lived here?" I'm like, "A fucking year and 3 months." "No, can we come in?" "Fuck no. What are you kidding me? Who the fuck are you?" Fucking unbelievable, man. Anyway, I thought, you know what? Yeah, come in. Come in. Come on. Come in. You're going to, and just so I could just abuse them the whole time they were in my fucking house. And I went, "And there's my bed. See that? I know it's a double bed, but I sleep alone. I'm such a miserable loser. I have nobody to fuck with tonight." Sorry, my kitchen's not clean. I didn't know I was going to have assholes coming over to eat. Oh, man. And I just didn't give a fuck. And then by then, they didn't even apologize or nothing. They're just looking at me so accusingly, like fucking. I'm just like, there's nobody here. Name it whatever that name is. Some fucking girl's name. I'm like, weird shit.
That's bizarre.
Just the way they're kicking the door down too. Like, fucking. You would think they would have a database or something to kind of know. Oh, well, this might not be the right address of this person.
Yeah.
Turning
No,
into
let's
kind of a
let's never
global thing, it
assume the
sounds like.
police are properly equipped to.
Well, yeah,
You know.
At least they didn't shoot me.
Yeah. There's that.
I'll take that. But it was fun letting him in the house and being a cunt to them. I felt so good.
Fair enough. Yeah. I think I've told this story once, and if I did, it was a long time ago. But wife and my son was living here at the time, and we're out gardening, and I look up, and there's a cop standing on my deck, full, AR 15 and the whole nine, got the basically the riot gear on.
Wow.
And I went, "Hi, officer. How are you?" And he
Hello.
and he goes, "Hey, folks, there's been a bank robbery, and they have come into this neighborhood. We'd like you. You have the high ground. We'd like you to move to the front of the house." And okay. And so he and his partner are there, and they're on my deck because it is the high ground in the neighborhood. They can see
Wow.
all the houses back there. So we go out front, and there's some other neighbors out there because, man, there's a SWAT truck and the whole nine in the neighborhood. And, they look for these people, and apparently they slipped out the back of the neighborhood. So anyway, they finally, I don't know, 30 minutes or 40 minutes later come out, and they were just as nice as they can be. And they went, "All right, well, we do not believe that they're here. It's safe to return. And you guys have a lovely garden." "Thank you, officer. I like your Glock. Have a good day."
Wow.
Man,
Yeah, but
I was so pissed yesterday. When they're leaving, you would think they'd turn around and go, "Hey, sorry about this. Have a good day." They were just, as they walked out to the bitch, the little short bitch, she had her hand on her gun, and she kept looking back at me at the door. I'm like, "What's your fucking problem, bitch? Like, really? Come on. Like, there's nobody in this house. What do you
Yeah,
think?
that's
I
nice.
hid them in the fucking wardrobe. I'm abusing somebody. I hid them in the wardrobe. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck the police."
Kind of wonder if your neighbors aren't fucking with you.
Yeah. Maybe they heard me doing death growls. I was singing some death growls yesterday. Maybe they thought I was killing. But I've been doing that for a year. So
Yeah, exactly. It's not a new.
it seems odd, right? Look, I think it's probably the person who lived here before me had a lot of trouble with the police and stuff. So I think it's,
Yeah, I mean that shit stays in the database forever, and they don't always
Yeah.
update. So yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was here a few years ago. This was not where I'm at now, but I was sitting watching TV one night, and all of a sudden I heard, it's like all this noise going on. Like, what was it? It was a helicopter, and I could hear this helicopter, and I was like, God, what's going on? I went outside, and there's this helicopter that's like flying over with lights, looking on the ground, and it's like right there, right at my house. It's like, and it was flying all around, and it was like, what the hell? And I guess he was looking for somebody who was in the field next to my house or something. I don't know, but it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in town, so there's lots of houses all over the place. So who knows?
Never know. Hey, Burns, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Good
Nothing
Tag or
worse
good
than
Morgan.
Nothing worse than when the copper chopper's out over your house.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, we get that with some
Spotlights.
frequency.
Yeah, it was kind of a little bit unnerving.
Well,
Or you just go out there, Doug, and wait for the spotlight to land on you.
yeah, my neighborhood is kind of. I mean, we've been here over 30 years, and it's porpoised a little bit. Years ago, there was any number of meth houses in here, and now they're all gone. But yeah, the cops used to be in here all the time, and now it's a good. Well, it's a good school district compared to most. So we've got young families, and it's a pretty good neighborhood anymore, and we just don't see the cops like we once did. Yeah, to your thing there, Tremor, I've got a wraparound deck that goes in an L shape around the back of my side and back of my house. And on the one side is where I have my grill and my pizza oven and my smoker and everything. And then the back part just kind of faces the garden. And we've got Adirondack chairs, and my wife and I sit out there and watch the hummingbirds. And
Oh yeah.
it's a very nice place in the summer.
Sorry, I just looked at what James Myers has done with that picture I sent.
Okay.
He's actually put it on a calendar.
Oh my. I'll
You
have
are
to
a
check
funny
that later.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
James. You are funny, James.
James is a fun guy. And he's awake. I mean, James keeps odd hours anymore.
Yeah, he's young still, so
That's the best. That is the best.
and he lives in a round house. I mean,
It's true.
probably
His house is
confused.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is.
No, I do not although the cats, they watch cat TV. And up front, I have a bird feeder and a bird bath and everything. And so the one cat basically is in that window all day long watching cat TV and seeing what the squirrels and the birds are up to. But the back is lower, and I don't think they get a very good view of the hummingbirds. Now we'll see. We're talking seriously about building a catico, so they can go outside and get a little more nature, but still be restrained indoors. So, but I don't know. My wife is hot to do it, but I hate to give up the deck space.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But if she really pushes, obviously I'm doing it because that's how you stay married 36 years. Yes, dear. You want
dear.
what? Okay.
Yesterday, dear.
Yeah. Although, we had this deck, and I mean, it's decent size, especially since I don't have that big a house and I don't have that big a yard. But when her folks passed away and we got a little bit of money, we put a new roof on the house and we built this deck with the Trex, the engineered wood. The best decision we've ever made because it's going on 20 years old and the deck still looks fantastic. Anyway, I said, we need like benches and flower pots or planters on here. And she goes, I don't know that I want to do that. That's going to take up too much space. And I said, you know what? Do you trust me? Let me do it. And so I built a set of 4 planter boxes, and they have benches in between for people to sit when we entertain.
Cool.
And again, it's one of those things I built it, I don't know, 18 years ago or something. They're still in great shape. And that's where everybody sits when, because you can put your drink on the little planter box and you got the flowers right there. You can watch the hummingbirds and have a beverage. It's fantastic. And wait for me to feed you smoked meat.
Smoked meat. Every time I
Yeah.
hear that, I think of that video of Mark Zuckerberg smoking his meat.
Smoking his meat. Yeah, the problem with that, Dog Paw, is in my neighborhood because I live right next to the reservoir and all the raptors. Outdoor kitties do not do well in this neighborhood. They have between the falcons, and we've got peregrine falcons, we have bald eagles, we've got the red-tail hawks. They don't do well. So, and of course the foxes and raccoons too.
Years and years ago, my dad and his wife, and this has been years and years ago because he passed away in 2011. So it was probably in the late 90s or something like that. But we'll go up to his place, or their place, and they lived kind of out in the country. And they had this big, long deck, and it was covered, and they had hummingbird feeders. And they had, like, I don't know, it was just lined with hummingbird feeders. And we go out there and sit, and there were so many hummingbirds that it wasn't a relaxing, enjoyable visit because the hummingbirds were so many of them, and they were just flying by your head, and it was not relaxing.
No, they're funny too because they're territorial as fuck, and
Very much
they
so.
fight. I've got
Yeah.
7 or 8 that come back every year and hang out at my house, and they're funny because they, I've got 3 hummingbird feeders lined up, and they run each other off of them all the time.
Oh
And,
yeah,
it's just
yeah, they fight big time. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
the ones that I always liked were the ruby-throated,
Yeah.
the real bright ones, because it seemed like the really bright ones were the more aggressive ones, and they were like usually the males, I think, are the bright ones, and yeah, they can get pretty violent.
Just like the hummingbird, she hums.
Oh.
Turzo.
We get the big white cockatoos in my backyard, right? And you know what they love to do? You know the bark that you have, like the bags
Oh
of
yeah,
bark
the
you get, loose
landscaping bark. Yeah.
bark. Dude, because I have it all the way around the house. They just get in it and they just throw it everywhere. They
Ugh.
just fucking chuck, and it's just fucking every week. And you can't go out there because they're all fucking, like, cockatoos are beefy.
They're big
motherfucking
birds, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they squawk like dinosaurs. They sound like pterodactyls. And
We
you
have
can
them as
hear 'em
pets.
well, we have them in every fucking tree here. I can see them now. Like,
They're
in a tree
exotic.
out here. No, but they get in there and I can hear them out there just going, rah, rah. I'm like, fucking hell, I walk out and they're just tossing it. You just see bark flying through the air. And they're so
We have
fucking
something in
stupid.
common, Jade.
What?
Last weekend I had a cockatoo.
Hey, see ya. Setting it up for the
Gotta have those.
Hey now. One could only be so lucky.
Yeah, no, that you need close, getting closer.
Yeah, that's all I got. Or I got this one.
Yeah, well, that was more probably that would have worked.
No,
better.
you got no sounds.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, your sound effects aren't working, Chris.
Oh, it's not coming through?
No.
What the fuck? I can hear it.
Jade said that to me last Friday. She was the
Yeah.
only one that couldn't hear it
Yeah.
when I played the freeze game. You're like, I
Yeah.
can't hear it. Are you serious,
Could you
Jade?
hear it? Could you hear? Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it. It
Well,
was
that's
the
because
Seinfeld
you're
thing
watching
and
on a little
Conga.
phone too, right?
No,
Yeah.
no. It's probably because I've got Apple earbuds in.
Noise cancellation. You couldn't
Oh.
hear
It's
mine
probably
either.
doing the noise. It's probably
Oh.
doing the noise cancellation for any
Yeah.
external
Yeah, no,
sound.
I could
That's
hear
why.
everything, Chris, that you just did. The Seinfeld
well,
thing that you just
There you
finished
go.
with.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So now at least we've confirmed that. Next time I won't use the earbuds.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
How long does
But
this show
yeah.
go for?
Another about 45 minutes. I usually
Alright,
go Yeah. So, do you guys want to hear? I mean, Lori just got back from smoking, but I could use a drink of water. And I want to play, since I'm going to hang out with Brad on Saturday, I'm going to play one of his songs
Very
because
cool.
I love Brad long time. He is a great songwriter. And here
He
was
is.
my issue. I'm on his channel. I'm like, I play this one. I like that one. Oh, no, I like this one. I can play that one. I can play this one. I finally said, just pick one. So I picked this one. And here's Brad example. And who knows, he may play this Saturday, but this is his Girl Next Door.
Cool.
I can hear the rain falling outside your door. Million miles on the other side of the moon. Your smile woke my eyes, sleeping hard. You're still the girl I love from next door. I wander around my dreams just to find you. I water the rose under the tree. I'll wait here for you to find me. Everything I believe is a dream of me. I've waited my whole life to find you. Dead ends and got lost along the way. I can taste your lips through the years. Everywhere I go, everything I believe, it's a dream to me. And I've waited my whole life to find you. Dead ends and got lost along the way. I can taste your lips through the years. Everywhere I go, everything I believe, it's a dream to me. Shy little girl, reign over my heart like a queen. I wanna lay all my days down on the ground for you to see. We can pick up the parts you love and that you need, and leave the rest to blow away in the breeze. And I've waited my whole life to find you. Dead ends and got lost along the way. I can taste your lips through the years. Everywhere I go, everything I believe, it's a dream to me. And I've waited my whole life to find you. Dead ends and got lost along the way. I can taste your lips through the years. Everywhere I go, everything I believe, it's a dream to me.
Yay, Brad.
Little Brad example.
Hey, Brad.
He's awesome.
He is. Brad is awesome.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's tolerable.
When you're not arguing with him.
Yeah, we had kitty talk, so Roscoe's like, hey,
Oh, hi, Roscoe.
what's going on?
Brad and I are going to do something together this year.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm waiting. He told me he wants to do something.
Yeah.
Waiting for the invite. So I got
Hopefully he'll
this in the mail
he'll
today.
invite you onto his show.
You what?
Oh, hopefully he'll invite Doug onto the show.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't opened this yet.
Oh,
Another Amazon purchase. This is my portable vocal booth.
Oh, yeah.
one of those, right?
I don't know how
Oh.
it's going to work. I got the new stand, like I said, that I need to get a shock cradle for still. And I think this is going to clip behind it.
Yeah.
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 They don't do that much.
Really?
Hey, yeah, they're all right. I've
It's
looked
going to
at
be
them
a
a couple
little better
times.
than me having a wall and a window behind me, though, right?
It's the stuff behind you.
Yeah.
It's not behind the condenser mic?
No, because you're singing into the front of the condenser mic. So there's reflections behind you.
So should I put this behind my head?
Yeah, wear it
On
like a
your
hat.
head. You
You
should
could
wear
use-
it like a
You
hat.
could use it to shovel snow. They're really good for that.
It could be
So it's a
like
waste of money?
like a corny crown.
Oh,
You can wear it
it's
like
all
a corny
They're-
crown.
They're not the best.
Yeah, it's not a total waste. It may improve a few things, but yeah.
Well, it's
You know
funny.
what you're better off doing is using your green screen stand and hanging a doona, a comforter or something, hanging that with some pegs. So you got a soft thing behind you, and then use that, right?
Right, and that's what I found. I leave my green screen up all the time, and
this is
so
kinda cool, though. Just
I'm
opens
facing
up.
this way, and then I've got soft behind me.
Right.
Yeah,
So that
something soft behind you instead of walls.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Do
Well,
your
I told
video
you
like
last
that
week
too.
that I heard that the bed being here is actually helping me with the pillows in
Yeah.
the bed. But
yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. Yeah.
but you know what I have? Hold on.
And the angled wall, that's helping too, actually.
Tripping over shit. Hold on, it's under here somewhere. Everything's stored under my bed.
I'll bet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the jokes write themselves. They just do.
Yeah.
We're shocking, aren't we?
Yeah,
The toys. She's on the floor crawling around. Oh, here come
Look
the
at
toys.
this.
The
Oh my
toy
God.
box comes out.
Dan, while you're down there,
Eating
Yeah.
that.
Oh, well, the woman that they were looking for at Jade's is under there. They just had the wrong country.
All right, fuck it.
God, I can only imagine what would have happened, Chris, if I had one of my female friends around.
Whew.
Oh.
I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
But I have what I was going to show you. I use it on Gmaze sometimes when I host. It's a green screen that pops out, but just sits on the back of my chair. So it's like a
Yeah.
halo thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
it's a little
seen
round
those.
one.
Would that help
Have
me
you-
with singing?
Yeah, maybe.
Because I can't fit my regular green screen
It's
here.
kind of big, isn't it? Kind of big, sort of.
Oh, yeah, it goes.
Just
That's why I wanted to show you.
It would help a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably
Oh,
It
would.
just
everything
it would
kind of
cut
helps.
down a
Hold on,
couple of
yay.
those refractions.
I mean, it's
You
not
can
like
get
I'm
like
crushing.
you can get like a even if you get like just the frame of like a green screen thing, because you can adjust those, right, and have it just narrow with a pole across the top and just hang like a fucking some kind of bedding, like what you've got on the bed. Just peg that up so it's right behind you. That's always anything soft, right?
It doesn't have to be
Okay.
above my head, though, right? Because I can't get it above my head here because of this.
No. That's
It can be
just
shoulder
as long
height.
as it's on the level of where you're singing, right? At least that. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, anything.
because that's why people suggest that some of the cheapest soundproofing is to go take your computer or whatever it is your iPad into a wardrobe, split the coats and
Yeah.
everything apart, and just sit in there. It works brilliant, right? Cheap as chips.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
if you can move all your
Well, and
monitor,
it kills.
on your
Yeah,
face,
it kills
like
every
going into a
bounce.
fucking
Absolutely.
closet.
Absolutely. But any kind of soft surface is going to make
Yeah.
it better.
Yeah. And this is, let's be clear here. This is only an issue if your room is extremely lively. For a lot of people's
Exactly.
rooms, you're just really not going to hear.
No, it's in the mix. You're not going to hear it. Right?
And, if
And
you're
with the
really worried
condenser
about-
mic, too. It's only picking up what's in
You can
front
do-
of it.
can
Like
do
in
is just
here
get-
would be a mess. This place is.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
room
that-
is
Big
not a
room?
good room.
You can
You
hear
would
that.
not record anything in this fucking room.
No.
Yeah, like here, I can. See, that's
Yeah, it's
pretty
dead.
dead.
It's pretty. Yeah.
So that's I don't do any other.
I feel like we're
special
doing the
treatment in here.
clapper. Clap
Yeah.
on. Clap on. Alexa, good night.
Oh, don't do that. You killed my show last time.
I know. Alexa, let there be light. Too many shadows in my face. Alexa, thank you.
I'll never forget
Really?
when Russ was in America.
You're welcome.
He was at
Lauren,
his
sweet
wife's
dreams.
house, and one
Sorry.
night that he was on Clubhouse,
Yeah.
and we hear him all the time go, "Alexa, bed light on." And he went downstairs with his wife to do dinner, and he left Clubhouse open upstairs, and me, Brad, and we're all just sitting there going, "Should we do it?" He hates the Beatles. Alexa, play Beatles.
Oh, that's great.
And on comes the Beatles, and then we're dying laughing because they're downstairs. They couldn't hear it, and I'm going, "He can't hear it. What do we do?" And I'm like, "Alexa, full volume." Banging it. And then
Nice.
you hear his missus come in and go, "What the fuck's going on in here?" So funny.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, pole vault is a vegetable. No, I'm sorry. Pole vault is like a vegetable. He's not. Yeah, just like a vegetable.
Which vegetable?
I don't know. You have to ask pole vault.
Yeah,
Eggplant.
we need a vegetable.
He's an eggplant.
Eggplant.
What's going on, pole vault? How you doing, man? So hey, we've almost made it through another week. Tomorrow's Friday, and you got the Friday entertainment train, right?
Yeah. Wow.
I'm gonna have
Woo,
to-
motherfuckers.
The mic's been holding up, so I guess I can do my show.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a fast week. It's a really fast week.
Yeah, it has been a fast week, which is, given how the week started, I'm very grateful for. It's gotten way better at the end.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Chris.
Yeah, I was out screaming at clouds for part of the week.
Yeah.
And then found out, of course, I found out that it was, user error time and time again.
Usually
Clean
is.
your house, clean your house, clean your house. If you cleaned your house, you wouldn't have all these problems,
Yeah. What was the final upshot when the guy came out on Monday and said, now you're good? Or did they make an adjustment, or
The internet guy.
the internet guy? Yeah.
No, they actually came out and they went down to the box and they said, "Oh, this is cracked," and blah blah. So they replaced everything about the
Oh.
box that was
Okay.
coming in, and they said, "Oh yeah, and your neighbors will really." They should all know. Everybody in your whole little thing should notice a big difference. And I said, they probably won't because I'm a power user here. When there's a problem, I'm the one that discovers it, right? Because I'm the one that's I'm putting it through the torture test.
Yeah, you're streaming and all the other
My
hardcore-
91-year-old neighbors have no fucking clue if the internet's working today or not. I mean, they're
My
still
friend
on.
was having similar problems, and she's like, "We've spent months trying to troubleshoot and making phone calls." She goes, "They finally came out and said, your whole neighborhood's been fucked because of that line out there."
Yeah.
And she's like, "If I just asked my neighbors, we would have finished this or fixed it within a day." She's like, "Instead, we're thinking it was just an us problem." And it was the
Yeah,
whole,
well, that's
the whole
usually,
thing.
when I had the problem here, that's the first thing I did is I got with my neighbors because my neighbor next door is on the same service I am.
Yeah.
And he's like, "My internet's good, bro." And I went, "All right, so it is just me." And they came out, and sure enough, the fiber had been cut somehow.
Yep.
My
So-
problem was last weekend is I would go into the modem and I would start fucking with it, and then all of a sudden the light that was supposed to be blue would be turned green. Well, then all of a sudden I'd mess with it for a little bit, and all of a sudden, boom, it'd turn blue. So I think, oh, I did it, I fixed it, and it worked, and it'd hang in there for a little while. And this is the problem became very apparent on Gmail. But when I called in Friday before that, the day before that's when I discovered the problem, and I called into support, and she could actually look at my connection thing, and she goes, "Oh, you've had a problem for 2 days now." And I went, "Oh, really?" Because she goes, "Oh yeah, your upload speed has been cut down to about a quarter of what it should be. So we'll send a guy out, and then all of a sudden, boom, it starts working just like like it's supposed to." And I'm going, "Oh, what the fuck, Now it's going to be working great, and the guy's going to come out here, and I'm going to have to explain to him, oh, yeah, it was broken before, but now that you're here, it works fine." He saw that it was working fine. He says, "Yeah, something's going on," because I can see that, because they could look at a log,
yeah.
and they could see the whole problem. And so he goes, "Yeah, you've had problems, So that's when he was here for probably 2 hours, and replaced the whole thing down the way, and boom. So everything.
I noticed that I'm not choppy when I'm on Chris's. I'm choppy when I'm on mine. And I'm wondering if it's because I have more guests on there or more videos that I'm sharing. Like I thought it was an internet thing, but I'm fine here. Usually I'm on my own show. I'm very like,
Yeah, well, again, I've got probably a lot more bandwidth than you, and that may be
That could be,
so
yeah.
it's coming across from your computer, right? Okay.
right.
Because you're
Yeah.
hosting, Chris, and you've got like a gig both ways, don't you?
Yeah,
Up
pretty
and
close.
down.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that has much. I think it's all based on the server and how many people are using StreamYard.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, really?
exactly.
It's on traffic too, right? You think about it, some houses, when people get home from work, how Netflix, everyone's internet goes down.
Log.
Kind
Yeah,
Because you
okay.
get more people using, exactly.
more people
Yeah.
using, and let's be honest, StreamYard aren't really well known for updating their servers well. They're great at, like, implementing little things here and there, but the most important thing is servers.
Yeah, it's all window dressing. And, I mean, some of it has been kind of nice and kind of helpful, but,
And then YouTube on top of that, right? YouTube goes down, so there's so many variables you can never.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know if changing my resolution to 720 would help. If 1080 is too much, and 720 would be less usage.
It might help, I think.
Yeah.
I would think.
When I host, I mean,
Yeah. It depends on how fast your internet is.
yeah.
yeah, I forget. How do we check that again? Let me look. Now that actually it'll probably be slower because I'm actually live, right? I'm using.
Well, yeah,
some-
you're 1080 right now.
but I'm on your.
Yeah, well, everybody's 1080 except for Doug, who's at 720.
Oh,
I don't think I can go 1080 because I don't.
under settings.
Yeah.
I can go 1080. I thought you had to pay for that kind of.
No.
Actually, where is it? Yeah, under camera, on camera resolution.
Whoever's paying for it is controlling the level of resolution.
Under
To
camera
believe.
resolution?
Right, it's the host. Yep.
Yeah, because
But how
Well,
is-
yeah, but it's what you guys are sending too.
you've got to
He has to
decide.
have 1080 set up.
Yeah, I've got it set at 1080. I've got it set at the highest setting.
Hi,
but
Charlie.
but the guests can go lower if they choose to.
I'm on a
What's that,
phone, so
a,
I'm gathering it's just using my camera. So
Yeah, but you're still
What's the
1080.
internet site for
Jade.
my upload speed again?
I'm sorry, say that again, hon?
Was that site that you go to check your upload and download speed?
speed test.
Yeah, just
What is it?
type in
Type
speed test.
into Google and it'll be the first link.
B-I-T test?
No, speed.
Speed.
Oh.
You know,
Nice
Like-
accent. Spike test.
speed test.
It's telling me my camera doesn't recognize,
run
which I
speed.
know. I know my camera will go fight 4K, so that's bullshit.
Yeah. Sometimes there's an intermediate thing that it doesn't let you go more, but it should, Doug.
Well,
I mean, you don't look bad, but
All right, my download is, well, it's still going. Do I wait till it stops?
yeah, it'll
90.
Yep, that's
Is that crap?
No, that's fine.
it's the up. You want to know your upload.
The upload is the one you really care about, which is
Upload is 92.
Great,
Dude, you're good.
That's
You are
good.
perfect for 4K.
I mean, it's no
Really?
500, but
Is that what
Your
you
upload.
get?
yeah, I get 500 up and down,
Okay.
and
Oh,
a
I
little
thought you
bit
were
more.
again.
Actually, a little closer to 6. But I'm on brand new fiber.
See, I don't even know what that means. Like, I do the test, and I'm like, I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
90's good.
All right.
sound like a gig down, but I'm only 50 up, which is really a discrepancy between those.
Yeah, that's odd. When I first started doing this, I'm like, really? I'm pretty close to 6 up and down, which
Gary,
with, since I upload so many files for my job, it's friggin' fantastic, and it's nice for the streaming benefit too. But
I think for, I don't know, and you probably see this more than I would, Chris, is the server you're connecting to is usually the limiting factor versus your
yes,
local, what's going on.
yeah. At the end of the day, it's always about the server. But
Because,
I
I mean,
don't-
some sites I get on, and it's just slower than molasses. And it's like,
Yeah.
and I check my speed, and it's like, no, my speed's fine. It's just like,
no, it's them too. I mean, again, like Jade said, there's a lot of moving parts.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I go
Yeah.
live, I shut down everything so nothing else is running. And I just realized everything is what?
I'm laughing because I shut down nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. I have everything up right now, and it's
Well-
fine. I have one dish. One dish sucks all my GPUs or whatever you call it, and that's up.
I used to shut everything down when I was having such problems just streaming just a, because I was, crashing and burning at every little drop of, but now, I mean, lately I've been kind of back to that thing, but there was a long time where it was pretty solid and I didn't worry about it, so I just didn't care. I mean, I just have shit, Apple, all kinds
Yeah,
of
but
things open.
having things open has nothing to do with the internet. That's what your
Right.
processor handles, right? Your graphics card, your processor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it just sucks resources from the computer.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Like my
Potentially.
computer, the original computer, when I first was on Jade's for the interview, was on this really broken down little computer that's like a Core 2, and it was like, I probably had no business even using that thing, because I mean it was just a piece of dog shit in the first place, and I mean, and the computer ultimately, I mean, you can have the fastest connection, but if you have a crap computer, it's going to kill you in the end. So
That's when I go live on every day. I use OBS, but I've got a pretty high NVIDIA graphics card, right? So that runs OBS. That is dedicated to OBS, and then the on system runs everything else that I need to do, right? So the graphics card just controls OBS, and that's why everything goes always smooth, unless YouTube has a conniption.
oh yeah.
I can't record in Audacity if Wondershare is open. It always just pauses and stops, and so I have to have everything done when I'm because I got my keyboard going in there.
It's probably your RAM. You probably got about 8 gig of RAM in that computer, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know what I have.
That's what I have in this little tiny
It
computer,
works for
yeah.
me, but
Yeah.
choppy every now and then.
Yeah.
Just 150 tabs open. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those up.
Yeah.
Chris,
I think I've got 23 open on this computer at the moment. And I've got my Mac over here downloading fucking
3,
Garage.
6, 9,
Let's just
12.
see.
I've got 15 right now on the one computer.
Are you
that's my
kidding?
car.
Let's see.
15
This
on that one.
window.
I have 4. Like I
And-
hate apps open.
15 on that one, 4 on this one, and I don't even know on this other computer because I don't have that thing open right now. But
Close them. Maybe that'll help you.
Yeah, I have multiples open. On this particular one, I have 115 tabs open. The other one has 98 tabs open, and then I got my baby one that only has 30 open.
Why do you need them all open at the same time?
Because a couple reasons. A, I'm lazy. B, in my job, I have to jump around between 20 different sites all day long, and it's just easier to just leave shit up.
yeah,
So I don't.
So your
have to
fun
deal with
computer
it.
is also your work computer?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It's it does it all. So
My work computer, I get aggravated if I do Alt Tab and I see like 4 Excels open. I'm like, I gotta close that. I'm done with that. I'm like,
That's
I hate
my
it. It just
wife,
drives me
and
nuts.
I don't get that, but you know,
It drives me nuts.
she comes down to my office. She goes, I just can't look.
It's too much. Too much. I'd be so stressed.
She gets anxiety. It's like it's fine.
Anxiety.
It's
Yeah, I like
fine.
things clean. Like if I have emails open and I'm done responding to them, close. I like it nice and clean.
It's what I do is not a clean business. It's just there's multiple things going on. It just because I'm jumping between current and doing research and blah blah blah, and and I'm working on 3 magazines and 2 books at any one time. So
Congratulations again on the promotion.
yeah, thank you. It's good.
A lot more work, but good.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, it
again,
looks so summery there, Jay.
nice
that's
day
nice.
out there.
yeah.
It looks so green.
All you people in the U.S. freezing your ass off, eat your heart out, right?
No.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Can you show me a
and warm
cockatoo?
and-
They're not out there. You can hear them if they're out there. They were out there this morning. They're always they normally come around 5, 6 p.m. So it's about 4:40. And in the morning, they love it. In the morning when you try to sleep, I love it.
I used to post a meme every year on Facebook and that would come around every year. It would be a memory and it said, oh, everybody says how beautiful the birds sound. I go, not at 4 fucking a.m. They don't.
No.
You're trying to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I
Only
didn't
birds-
see the apocalypse yet. I got to look at it. I didn't
The only
open it.
birds that are supposed to be awake that early are roosters.
Ugh.
Yeah. There are roosters in my neighborhood. Somebody
And
keeps
they're
chickens. Yeah.
There used to be
bastards.
chickens that ran around here, but they went away. I don't know where they went. But a couple of days ago, I heard chickens again down the street. So maybe they're back again. I don't know, but
Well, when we get chickens, as you know, I have chickens. We've got like 4 batches. They can 99.9% guarantee that a girl versus a rooster. So a hen versus a rooster. But you never know until they get older. And we didn't want a rooster. We're like, we don't want, first of all, we don't want the eggs inseminated. And second of all, we didn't need the freaking noise. And we've lucked out with 4 flocks that we've got. We've never gotten a rooster.
you get a lot of refugee type chickens though from Rhode Island, don't you?
Refugee chickens. Nah, it's a local farm. It's a Massachusetts chicken.
Good.
It's Boston chickens.
Yeah.
I've gone this whole show with you, Chris, and you haven't once made fun of my Wayne's World glasses that you love
Why
so much.
would I? That would be mean, and I'm not that kind of guy.
You did it on my show when I first brought them out. You're like, "Oh, fucking Wayne's World."
Oh yeah, on your show, of course. You're
You're a
my
nice
guest,
guy
and
on
I'm
your
not
own.
going to be mean to you.
I just found them
On
again.
your own show, I'll trash the hell out of you.
Yeah, you will. A little design. They're
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they're pretty
square
cool.
and thick and nerdy.
They're delightful. Yeah,
Kind of
they're
hiding
like-
the scratch on my nose.
I am.
You really want to go
I'm
down to Wayne's
tweener.
World? Wayne's World?
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
Yeah, my wireframes are. I
I
think
look
out
like
the
I'm
car.
from Wayne's World for crying out loud.
Yeah, Garth. Party on, Garth.
You do.
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, you got the cockatoos too, Les?
Yeah. They are big, noisy birds.
Yeah, they're not as noisy as peacocks, though. Have you ever been around peacocks?
I
No.
cannot say that I have been.
Only
Oh,
at the
peacocks
zoo.
are the fucking noisiest fucking bird you've ever heard. I mean, those talk
Really?
about dinosaurs. Fucking peacocks sound like fucking dinosaurs being murdered. I mean, there's
You just have
nothing-
like stray peacocks or random peacocks?
I
I only see them in the zoo here.
I lived
Yeah.
in a place where there was peacocks, and they were fucking loud. I mean, they were just horribly, horribly loud. I mean,
Yeah,
How
I'm
come all
with
these
you, Lori. I've
birds have
seen them at
cock
the
in the name?
zoo, but I don't
Yeah.
remember them ever saying anything.
No, me either. Well, they're trained there probably.
It's only when
Probably
they're
does.
in mating that they scream a lot, I think.
I
No.
don't know. They scream in the mornings is when they really scream.
Well,
Dog pop, my hair's not bleached, half bleached. Actually, it is. Shut up.
damn it. I don't know. Maybe the peacocks were thinking you were looking good in the morning there, Doug. Like, hey.
Are you sure you haven't been out like
No, the peacocks were waking me up. They weren't.
Peacocks.
They weren't. I wanted to kill the fuckers, man, because they were so fucking loud.
They're pretty though, aren't they?
They're pretty as hell, but man, they need to die when they're making that kind of noise.
Yeah.
They're just.
Someone
too
look up
loud.
a peacock sound. I've never heard a peacock. I've heard a cock pee.
Yeah, peacocks.
have you?
Pookie's got it right. They scream. That's what they do. They scream. It's just a screaming fucking noise. It's just unbelievable. One of the loudest animals on the planet is a peacock.
All right, well, here we
Got
go.
it?
You got it?
Oh. Sounds like a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no.
That's fucking annoying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine
I'm-
about 15 of those going off, all about
Oh, man.
15 at the same time for like hours on end, you know?
All right, let's hear a cockatoo.
Really? All right. they serious cockatoos do sound.
But we'll
like-
just wait 15 minutes for them to come to your tree. Thanks, Les, for getting my joke.
Here we go.
Scare the pee out of
Cockatoos sound in the wild. Sounds, cockatoo sounds. This is just one, I think.
Wow.
That's
See?
horrendous. That's worse than a
They sound
peacock.
Like like that's what a pterodactyl would sound like.
Yeah, that is a dinosaur.
Prehistoric, and they're thick motherfuckers too. And you know the other thing too, they look at you with a side eye, and they're always like smirking at you, like they're going, yeah.
Aggravating you. I'm aggravating you. Yeah.
There's something about them. They're just smart asses.
Crazy. Now, here's what I get in my neighborhood because I live next to the reservoir, and this is a red-tailed hawk.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Why are they all so
Yeah.
annoying? Because they have small little throats.
I don't know. It's like, hey, go ahead and let your cat out.
Yeah. Well,
I'm hungry.
I dare you. I dare you.
There's hawks that are around here, but the bird that's around here is they're doves. There's tons and tons and tons.
Oh
of
yeah,
doves.
I've got doves.
But the hawks kill the doves, and so there's like every once in a while you'll see these massacres. I mean, they're like big massacres, like feathers and blood and everything. Well, one day I was out talking to the neighbor, and I'm just and it was in the summertime, and all of a sudden I see something falling out of the tree. It's like, what the hell? So I walk over there. Well, there's a hawk up in the tree eating a dove, and there's like bones. A bone dropped down, and there was still a little bit of meat on this bone. And you look up there, and there's this big, huge hawk up in the tree, and it's like...
That's what Mother Nature, right?
Yeah, Mother Nature.
So
So that's where I get my feathers. I wait for these hawks to kill the doves, and I steal the feathers that they... Because there's usually piles of
Send some
feathers.
to Allie. She puts them in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
So Les has asked for a magpie. I love magpie sounds, right? I'll play you some magpie
They make
sounds
sounds.
because
I thought
they sing, right? They have this really unique tune, and it's always in the morning. When I hear it, I always think I'm in a caravan park out on holiday. But
Fuck.
it's so cool. It's so unique, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
What a song! It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Except when they swoop your head, right? That's the
Yeah,
worst.
exactly. When they're territorial.
Mating season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one
Cole
that
was
was
those shots of mating season. It's like, I gotta go to the bus stop with the.
The
It's
one that
mating
was really, really funny is when I lived up in Sandpoint and lived in this house that was kind of like a lodge, and it had we had a fireplace on the end of the house. And one morning I wake up and it sounds like there's like this, like some kind of a digital device is going off, like an alarm or something, like that, and I'm going, what the hell? So I jump up out of bed and I'm like, walk around the house, and then it stops. And it's like, huh. And then I'd hear it randomly once in a while again, and I could never figure out what it was. Well, then one day I was out on the deck, and all of a sudden I heard it. And I looked up, and it was this a woodpecker that was up on the fireplace, and there was like this galvanized flashing that went up around and it was like hitting this fucking metal, and it was like,
Oh,
and it was like,
annoying.
what is up with that? I mean, it's like stupid as fucking woodpecker,
Oh,
there's
they're
not.
super destructive. We have them in the neighborhood, and one of them took a liking to my house, and I had to. I didn't shoot it, but I shot at it with my BB gun. And he's like, "Oh, you're that guy," and so he fucked off. But they're super destructive. If you have wood siding or
Yeah, well,
they'll
Fortunately,
hole right
this
through.
one wasn't attacking the wood; it was attacking the flashing, the metal
Yeah, well,
flashing.
still.
So, but it was like this just
Even louder.
bizarre. Yeah, bizarre.
First time I saw a kookaburra when I was living in Minneapolis, and a kookaburra, a woodpecker. It was pecking the house. It was like, what the fuck? So destructive. Les has asked for a kookaburra.
Oh my god, scary. That's scary. Yay, Leela's here. Hi, Lily.
Kookaburras are fucking crap.
That's crazy. Hey, Lila, how are you?
Funny.
You guys remember the show Futurama?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and Zoidberg, one of my favorite characters. Well, the doves are here. When they fly off, that's exactly the sound they make. That. So we just call them Zoidbergs. Zoidbirds. That would have been better if I'd said it properly. But yeah, I've got a mating pair of doves that live in my yard, and they fly off, and it's just I think of Zoidberg every time.
It's sort of a turkey sounding thing, Kind of.
Yeah, these ones sound exactly like the Futurama. It just cracks us up.
You ever been around a turkey farm?
No.
Oh, that's number one. It stinks like, oh, you cannot believe what
Yeah.
turkey farm smells
All
like.
bird farms stink, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these things are just, I mean, the noises that come out of those things are just, I mean,
Have you ever been
Turkeys.
in a Turkish prison?
Do you like gladiator movies? What are you doing? Now I've got the other cat on my keyboard. You see his head?
Ever seen a grown man naked? Oh yeah.
What are you doing? You're not allowed on the computer.
Yeah,
Don't-
kitty.
and don't call me Shirley again.
What a good movie that still
I
is.
love that movie.
I only watched it about 2 months ago. It's such a good movie.
Oh really? It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's classic. Yeah.
Oh, Garrett's gonna do his
Yeah, we
turkey.
call it flying high. You guys call it airplane. It's called flying high in Australia.
Yeah.
They changed the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very common for movies to have different names in different
Really?
countries.
Oh.
Yeah, like Mad Max here. What you guys have was called the Road Warrior.
Yeah.
Mad Max here in Australia.
Oh,
I thought it was Mad Max.
Yeah,
Not
I've heard
the
about that.
original one. The original one with Mel Gibson was called the Road Warrior.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I thought it was Mad Max.
Really?
Gary, you can come on and do your turkey call right now.
Was it? There was two singers in that movie too, wasn't there?
Oh, is that the one with Tina Turner?
Yeah, Tina Turner was a
That's
famous
beyond-
Yeah,
one.
that was a later
The
one. That
third
was
one. That's-
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
Oh, okay.
That's
But
All
before
right, so I
that,
didn't know the original one. Yeah.
but before that,
talking about the first one. Where,
The
you know, it starts off
original.
with the dude's head goes through a windshield.
who was it? Who was that one? The Grace.
Oh
Great.
yeah.
Grace Slick was not.
No, not Grace
Grace
Slick.
Knight.
That's
Or, no, Grace Jones, right?
Yeah.
Great.
She was in the Conan
Big
movie
tall
too.
black girl.
Yeah.
The
Grace-
model.
That's it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Grace.
She wasn't in a Mad Max film.
Yeah, that's what she was in Conan, but she wasn't in Mad Max that I'm aware of.
Okay,
Tina
well,
Turner. No. Mad Max 3
before
Beyond Thunder.
Tina, there was Grace or
Well, just Google it.
Yeah, we're having the cat show here, Leela. There's Squid on the back of the chair, the floating cat.
kitties. Yes, floating kitties.
Beyond Thunderdome was Tina Turner. The
Yeah.
original one was Robina Chaffee.
Okay.
That's 1979. I don't know her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original Mad Max was a small-known cast, right? Nobody cast.
Yeah, no. I mean, even Mel Gibson was a nobody back
Yeah.
then.
Absolutely. You know, and it's
And now he's a nobody again.
it's very dark film, yeah. Very dark.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a dark film. It was a damn good movie.
I don't think
but
I
yeah.
saw it. I don't remember ever watching it.
I watched it, but I don't remember much about it except that it was just everything was like MacGyver, you know.
Well, I remember it was cool because of the car, and of course it was an Aussie, built car, and it was just, but it had the blower and, all the big V8 and that little basically a Javelin kind of body, but a giant V8 in it. It was a very
Right, everything was just hodgepodge, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just, and that's what was cool about it. You
It was
know?
after the apocalypse, man. That's
Yeah.
what,
I know.
That's what it was.
Do you remember the Legend of Billie Jean? I don't know why that just came to mind. When the girl was getting like, I don't know, it was the guy molesting her or something. She cut all her hair, and then that stupid Pat Benatar song comes in.
What the hell are you on? No,
You know,
I have no idea.
No,
Jackson.
No, sorry.
no. Oh, I gotta look it up. Hold on.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I remember
Yeah, 1985.
Damn, what was I doing in '85? I was playing in rock bands and not watching movies with.
I think it was Pat Benatar's song, "The Warrior." We are the warrior, or something like that.
that was Scandal.
Yeah,
All right, maybe I
That
got
was-
maybe I
that
got
That
it.
wasn't Pat Benatar. That was Scandal.
Yeah,
'Cause
I was
that was my cursed song.
yeah, I hate that song.
Well, the reason why it was cursed, it was a fucking easy song, right? But I fucked up the solo in it one night, and it became this fucking thing that got in my head. And from that
Whoa.
point on, it was like, oh my god, that fucking song again! It's coming up again. And it was like, it wasn't even challenging as far as playing it. But I fucked it up, and then it was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck it up again. You know?
It's funny how you get those things in the head. We used to do a cover
Chris, add
of
that to stage if you get a chance.
what's the song? You just got lucky.
Oh,
I've been
um,
hypnotized.
Lover Boy.
Yeah, yeah, it was Loverboy. So we used to cover that. Okay. Well, David Letterman was on, and he would do that bit where he goes, "I've been hypnotized," and it stuck in my head, and I never could sing that song right. Just got lucky. I've been hypnotized, and did it wrong for years.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, exactly. Damn it. Damn you, Letterman.
All right, share that on the screen. It was Invincible.
Oh, okay.
are
We
invincible.
are invincible.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Aggravating.
song.
She's like shaking. You guys don't recognize that? It was
Nope.
like a classic in 1985.
Yeah, I recognize that song. I played that song.
Well, the song, yeah, but not
All the
this
kids
movie.
rebel. No, the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, the song came from the movie.
Never seen it.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Nope,
Lovers of Battlefield's another one, Les.
Yeah, Pat Benatar, I'm a huge fan. I saw her on her tour of the first album there, and she's this tiny, literally tiny person, and she comes out and is like, oh my God, where's that voice coming from?
She is tiny, yeah.
Did you ever watch the movie Peggy
Large
Sue?
teeth.
Yeah. Peggy Sue.
What was it?
Peggy Sue. Remember that movie?
Yep.
Mm-mm.
That was a good movie.
What was it about?
It was about a girl.
Peggy
who-
Sue.
It was basically this girl in the 50s who gets pregnant.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like a
The,
Peggy.
the
Sue
only one that ever did.
well, yeah,
That's nearly every chick.
and what they
Did I
had to
burn?
go through, hiding the girl in the back in the 50s when it's your daughter
Yeah.
that gets pregnant and blah blah. They hide her and she can't go to school anymore and blah blah blah. That was the whole story.
big scandal back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy Sue. I just remember the Buddy Holly song.
Well, it was based on. I mean, that's what
I
gave the
figured.
song or the movie credence was the Billie Holly song. So, Buddy Holly, Billie Holly, Billie Holiday.
And hey, things get crashed together.
Hell is for Children. I know Hell is for Children. Fire and Ice is great. Oh, you should do
I
Fire and
watched
Ice.
Roadhouse the other night.
Watch what?
Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze.
Oh my.
Oh,
That's a classic, great,
So funny.
bad movie.
I love so much. It's
Yeah, I mean, it's
What's the other guy's name? Branson?
well, Sam Elliott was in it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, the guy that was he's like in a series now. Like now.
yeah, he's in Landman.
There it is. Yeah.
He plays Billy
I don't watch
Thornton's
TV.
dad.
Yeah.
Billy Bob
He's still
Thornton.
around. He's
Yeah,
still
and of course he was the cowboy in the Big Lebowski,
Oh, your
which
favorite.
is just one of his favorite room. Well, the dude.
You
Oh
love
yeah,
the dude.
Sam Elliott. Oh yeah.
Yeah, great voice on that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
God,
love-
he's old though. Holy shit!
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that in Landman. It's like, bro.
Yeah. What's his wife's name again?
Sam's?
Yeah. She's
Pushing up
famous.
daisies. I got nothing.
She was on. She was a woman that played on Sundance, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. She was a girl. That's Sam Elliott's wife.
Again, Google it. Sam Elliott
My fingers quit working. No.
wife.
Yeah. Now Butch Cassidy.
Catherine
the son-
Ross.
Yes, Catherine Ross. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Google.
All right. Where Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, that was filmed partially in Southwest Colorado. And when they jump off the cliff,
Yeah.
I've jumped off that cliff.
And part of it was done in Utah too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now it looks a lot higher in the movie than it actually is, but it's still reasonably high. And
Yeah.
you
must have
only
been
do it
reasonably high to
once.
do that.
yeah, I jumped in the river off that cliff, and you only do it once because it's like I didn't die, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
And
What do you mean
me.
you can't swim? The fall will probably kill you.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
I've never liked jumping off cliffs or kids doing it. It makes me so because I'm like,
no,
you
I
never
don't
know if
like
you're gonna hit a rock when they hit
You
the
don't know
bottom.
what's down there. Well, exactly. And my wife's someone she knew very well. Her brother's best friend got paralyzed and died doing exactly that, jumping
hit
off a
your
cliff
head.
at Lake
Yeah.
Navajo.
Yeah.
Fractured his spine, and he drowned.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. It was not the smartest thing I've ever done, but I was
You're
in college.
here. You're here with us, thank God.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
Yeah. I've known a few people.
Yeah, I
that's
couldn't do
done-
it either, Gary. Yeah,
done
no,
that.
I didn't even like diving boards. I just get I don't like heights.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't like diving. I don't like heights. So, although I can fly in a plane, no problem. I absolutely have no problem being
Well,
in
yeah,
a
because you're
plane.
not standing on a ledge. You're like,
Yeah, now, go ahead and
Cozy.
walk the wing and let's see how you do.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I'm good until they tell me to start jumping out of the plane. Then I'm not good.
yeah,
I
forget
did
about
when I was a kid. I worked at an airport for a while, and I remember going up, and I was actually working on getting my pilot's license at one time. But I went up with a young pilot, and we went up in the Piper Cub, and the Piper Cub didn't have doors on the so I got on. So yeah, it was a little bit of my noodle got a little up inside me there for a while.
You ever see those bridges that they have, or clear?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen
nope.
those.
Nope.
Forget it. Like where you
Nope.
see right through it. Yeah.
No.
It's like going over the Narrows Bridge in Tacoma. It's like you can see the water down below, as
Yeah.
you're driving, and it's like it's a
Man,
big
when I was a
long
kid,
bridge, too.
nothing scared me. Like I did the Statue of Liberty going up in the crown. Like I can't even look over a railing now without being like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
dizzy.
it's weird how you develop it more.
When
well,
you're older.
When we I rehabbed my son's house,
Yeah.
and he sold it here in Denver and made a good amount of money. So as a thank you, he took my wife and I to Croatia. Took us to Venice and then Croatia.
Yeah.
So we're in Croatia and we're overlooking the Adriatic Sea and there's cliffs there. And my wife is like, "Oh man, this looks cool. I think I want to jump off this cliff and jump in the ocean." And we're like, "Oh fuck no, don't be insane." And I don't know, she doesn't say anything. And then all of a sudden she goes, "Here, hold my glasses." And off she goes.
Are you shitting me?
Wow.
No, I'm not. And I looked at my son and I went, if we want to keep our man cards, guess what? So we both did it. We jumped
No
off
way.
too.
No way.
And it was, and as I leapt in the air, I went, well, I'm going to die, but at least I'm not a pussy.
Die a hero.
Cause it was up there and I went probably 25 feet under the water and then swam up and that's cool. I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah, I would
Wasn't
I
there
would
a
go
kid
on
that
the.
just died recently in the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, probably.
Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to stay far back, but he was leaning over and then
Oh, the Grand Canyon freaks me out. And
I
of course,
could
they have that
lose it there.
clear thing like you were talking about, Doug, and you go out over the
I
canyon.
know. I can't do that. I
Oh,
cannot
last
go
time I
out
was
on that
there,
thing.
I'm like, no fucking way.
I would be so shaky. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Well,
No,
remember, it was built on a government contract, so the cheapest shit that they could put on there,
Yeah, I wouldn't
Exactly.
you know,
Do you
and
really want to
hundreds of
spend on that?
overweight Americans, no, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm underweight American, so I would die immediately. I'd be
would
like
just
the
float
fucking
away.
big
Like a
condor
paper
come
airplane.
floating down, a poisonous condor.
Exactly.
Zip lining? Yeah, no. I wouldn't even want to do that.
Yeah, again,
no.
it looks fun, but being a larger American, putting the belt on that you got to do that in your groin, no.
And I just always think those things are going to snap. Like even like a chairlift to a ski resort. Something's going to snap. I always look at like
Yeah, I'm weird.
wires.
I do love riding ski lifts, even though and I showed you the pictures that I took at Grand Teton this last year, and we rode the ski lift up to do that. I'm fine with that one
Yeah.
for some reason.
That'd probably be all right with that. I'm not gonna bungee jump though. I mean, come on.
No.
Oh, bungee. Yeah. That's another one. You think it's just going to snap and you're going to land.
Nah.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not.
I
I've
don't do.
jumped a few times in New Zealand. The worst part is once you hit and you come up.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. The second one, the jolt back down. That's what
Oh my God.
My neck could not handle that shit. I got
We're
too
not
much
meant to
metal and
do
screws and bolts and shit in my neck.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's that second jolt when you come back that you think, oh man, this is gonna put out my spine or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How safe is that?
When I was a
It's
kid.
pretty fun.
Freaking Doug.
Yeah, yeah. It's about like it is too. I mean, I saw a few years ago. I went in and had an X-ray of my neck, and it looked like the fucking front end of a fucking Buick. I mean, it was like there's so much metal and shit in there. It's ridiculous. It's like no wonder my fucking neck hurts all the time.
Knock on wood.
And we're back to the ailments.
Yeah, and we've come full circle.
Full circle here on Chris's show.
That's what we do.
And I still got my compression gloves on.
Yeah.
If I would
What do
only
you
been-
think of those? Do you like those? Because I've got tempted to pick up a pair.
I think it makes you feel good, like
Okay.
compressed, which is supposed to do. But I don't wear them often. I put them on tonight because, like I said, I was trying to do that stupid screw on the microphone, and it started hurting. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, that's probably good.
But yeah, I
Well,
just got these at CVS.
Yeah, my hands have been they've been fine the last few days. So
My hand's actually a lot better since I got cortisone shots. Remember?
yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
and that's good, but of course that's kind of a
I know
temporary
Doug
fix.
was, well, as well as Doug says, it breaks down more of your bone, right? But I'm just
Yeah.
getting it right here in the knuckle. That's
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
really
it's
great.
it's different there in your hands
It's a
versus your
trade-off.
neck. You know, when you're getting
Yeah.
it in your neck.
Yeah, you were
I
worried
just talked
I was
to
doing that.
I just
yeah.
talked to a doctor today about this stuff. You know, it's like, and we had a little conversation about this.
Well, and you know, Doug, I am getting a neck one next month.
Yeah, well, if it's not something you're doing all the time, you know, but
It'll be my first one ever.
yeah, my friend Ellie, well, my ex-wife, her friend Ellie. I mean, if she's even alive, I don't even know if she's alive anymore. But she became a I don't know if it was paraplegic. I think it was paraplegic. She became paralyzed as a result of lost bone, and then finally, it just all the stenosis and everything just smashed her.
Was she getting
Spinal
a
cord
lot
and-
though? You're making me scared. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, it's
I got a turtleneck.
it's you have to be kind of. If you're not doing it all the time, I don't think you really have much. You know, and if you got good doctors, they're not going to let that happen to you anyway.
Yeah, and
but-
it's my back surgeon, and I trust him. But he said, the insurance sucks here in the States, right? So it's
yeah,
like
it does.
he's like they won't even approve you for surgery if you need surgery until you at least try physical therapy and cortisone.
Yeah, that's the
So I have to do those first two steps. Even
yeah,
to be,
the brilliant insurance companies think, hey, let's go ahead and do these things that we know won't work, and we'll
Right.
pay for those rather than just
Yeah.
going to what actually has potential to solve the problem.
exactly.
And
You
That
know,
was the same with my
another disqualifier that there are a lot of insurance companies use, and this is not depends upon what you're going in for and everything, but smoking, that one is like an ixnay to a lot of things. If you're a smoker, insurance companies will boot that shit right out, reject it, boom, right there.
I'm not a smoker.
that's right. There's no evidence of it. Talk about it, but doesn't mean you
No,
do
you know
it.
when they called me for my back surgery, they do the pre-op thing and ask you questions. Do you have sleep apnea? Do you have blah? And they're like, if you smoke, try not to smoke 3 days beforehand.
Yeah.
And then they canceled my surgery because that's when we ran out of the saline bags because of the big hurricanes and
Yeah.
the Carolinas and all that. And so I smoked again. And I said, I can't do. So I said to the nurse, she's like, "You're fine, honey. I mean, how many people do we work on like in emergency situations that a smoker is?" She's like,
Yeah.
"You're fine."
Again, they do that.
They
They
have
were
to
always with my wife because she suffered from migraines for years, so she took a lot of Excedrin. And they're like, oh, surgery, you could bleed out. And she's like, fuck that. It's not.
They have to. I mean, if you're preparing for surgery, yes, they'll tell you all the things to do.
Right.
But if
Yeah.
you're just like in a car accident and they had to work on you immediately,
Yeah, they're.
those people didn't cleanse their body with the stupid soap that you gave them. Those people didn't stop smoking. You worked on them. They were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Insurance companies, a big thing that everybody should know about this is they're going to try and squirm out of anything that they
Oh, of
can
course.
paying, and so.
Well, that's
and
why they
will.
delay you. They hope you die.
Yeah,
My
I remember
God.
getting calls from billing back in the day, and why I got these calls, I don't know, but because like, oh well, Doug, he's back there doing that. He's got free time. Well, just send it back to him. And I get on the phone with these people and it's like, well, they're not paying us for blah 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 blah, and start drilling down, and pretty soon it's like, well, they're not paying us because it's like it was reported as the concentration. It was like the concentration. It was the same fucking thing, but it was like instead of like 75 per 5, it was like 150 per 10, something like that. It's like people. I mean, it was, what the math is just all you got to do is just reduce it by 2. It's like 75 per 5 or 150 by 10. But it was like it came 75 per 5 and it was reported as 150 per 10. And so the insurance companies wouldn't pay it based on that. because that's not how.
Yeah.
Stupid shit like that.
I wonder if Jade's phone, she needed to change rooms.
Oh.
But that's happened.
She said she got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Or bumped her off the phone because she got a phone call. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen. Well, like my insurance company plays this game. They'll only give me medication for 30 days. Because, you know, obviously I'm going to power down a bunch of steroids and go on a rage or something. It's
I know. Like they can't give you like 3 months supply or something.
Well, yeah, that's what my doctors prescribe.
Yeah.
But they will only, the insurance company will only pay for 30 days at a time. So
right. Yep.
I had my doctor write up and say, double the dosage. I'm not going to take double the dosage, but so that they write the script for 30 days, and then I'm not there, you know, waiting days for them to open on my last.
Yeah, it's stupid. That's what it kind of is. It's a game.
Yeah, it is a game. It's ridiculous,
and it's really it's terrible. It's like.
Well, it was like when I was taking the painkillers after my surgery. I couldn't stay on top of it because they wanted me to take 2 every 4 hours, and I'm like, I'm running out. They're like, well, you can't order it now. You got to wait, you know.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so I have to have this stuff, but I can't get it. Thank you for fucking with me. Yeah.
Good night, JB. Love you. Oh, well, it's past 1.
Yeah, I think we're there. I think
we're there.
And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go out on this. I shared in the chat. I woke up this morning with a earworm, and it was a killer earworm. And I'm like,
and I'm on it.
I like this earworm, and it's been with me all day. So since it's been with me all day, I'm going to share my earworm with you guys, and we're going to play Gary Hubbs, The Ceiling. But before we do, I want to say thank you to my guests. First off, the wonderful Jade Starr. Thank you for being here. Always great. And Lori, who's usually here and is lovely in every way, and we'll hang out with her tomorrow night. And Dougie Kidder, thank you for being on. And most importantly, all you folks in the chat, you guys rock. And you chatted with one another and did your thing, and I love having you on the show. So thanks for being here.
And thank you, Chris.
Oh, it is my great pleasure. I love my Thursdays because I get to hang out with my Chris and friends. Yeah. And I'm Chris. Those are my friends. And over in the chat, you guys are my friends. So thanks for being here. I will see you all on Friday night on the various shows. Be well, everybody. And let's check out Mr. Gary Hubbs and one of his not his newest song, but one of his newer songs, The Ceiling.
1, 2, 3.
I'm on keyboards, don't forget.
I've had enough, and I'll be leaving here. I should have left long, long ago. I'll grab my stuff, and when the coast is clear, I'll slip away. No one will know. Called the bluff, and it was crystal clear that something changed long, long ago. Words are enough! Words are deceived! my life, and it's worth fighting for. This is my life. This is my life. The time is right. What am I waiting for? This is my life. This is my life. This is my life, and it's worth fighting for.